Okay.
Hello! And happy Friday to all of our friends, past, present, and future. Welcome to Legends Die Live, a Dungeons & Dragons stream brought to you by 6 delusional and obsessed friends. I'm Mike D, and I'm the Dungeon Master, which means I'm responsible for building a fantasy world. And these are my players, the people responsible for...
making it
Fucking
not.
it up?
Well, you know.
Well, you know. That about encapsulates
Well,
all of this. We play every Friday at 9 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. If you can't watch us live, please catch us over on YouTube, where all of our sessions will be re-uploaded. Mm-hmm. Our debut was 5 weeks ago, and today's our 5th session. So we're going to keep on trucking. In regards to that, little FYI, we will not be streaming next week. We'll be taking a week off because a couple of us will be out of town. However, we will be right back on schedule the week after. So we'll keep you guys up to date. Just follow our social media at Legends Die Live at
everything. Instagram, Twitter, Facebook,
everything.
Tumblr.
All the things.
All of them. We don't have a Reddit. Mostly just check out the YouTube, I think, and Instagram.
Check out the
YouTube.
website.
Yeah. Oh, yes. Website.
Oh, yeah.
legendsnightlife.com.
Bingo.
Yes.
Mechanically, we're playing Dungeons & Dragons 5th edition. Stylistically, we stay pretty close to the rules, but we do bend, break, and homebrew them as well. If that kind of thing interests you, I encourage you to check out the homebrew document in the link below, down below. Before we begin, a few thank yous to a couple of our affiliates. Big thank you to Sirenscape for providing us with the music for our games.
Yes.
Also, a big thank you to She Games, He Games for helping us out with our artwork during both the teasers and with our new layout, which you can see over here with our stat blocks, something we tried out for the first time last week.
I love them.
Chris doesn't know his stats.
Also, thank you to Bet Noir for helping us out with our logo. If you guys want anything commissioned, I encourage you to check her out on Twitter, linked below. Special shout out to all the fans that have been keeping up over the weeks, including, but not limited to, All's Fair, Cecilia Sec, Super Cupcakes, Goblin GF, and Dr. Horror House of Terror. If I missed anyone, let us know. As a reminder, Chris, our lovely halfling bard, is playing non-locally, and our 6th member Zach is present in the chat. So please say hello to Zach, and if you have any questions, Zach can field them until after the chat.
Hi, Zach.
Hi, Zach.
Hello.
We hate
Is
you.
that- Is that everything?
I guess.
We do have some people that have been doing like fan art and stuff. So if you're feeling creative or something, send us your fan art to our Instagram at Legends Die Live. So we're gonna go ahead and post those and give you guys a shout out on it as well. There's a couple people doing it. We'll be posting those periodically as they come in.
Anything else?
That's about it, I think.
We're good.
Okay.
That's so cool.
We're going to jump into the theme music, and then we'll get into the summary in tonight's session of Legends Die Live.
Yeah!
I don't trust anything anymore when it comes to hotkeys in production.
We are good at this.
One day we'll get it right.
No, we won't.
One day.
None of us are tech or production people.
If you like production, let us know.
Yes,
We're
please.
looking for somebody.
So,
Take this away from us.
Lord, take us to the cup.
Recap, please.
last session, our game began with our 4 characters decompressing by going to one of the local casinos called the Fortune Bringer.
Maybe go.
There, they participated in a number of games, and they won a variety of prizes. They won gold, they won some mystery boxes, which
Oh.
turned out to be magical items, but perhaps most importantly, they won an acquaintance with Delilah, daughter of the Rainier family.
Oh, I want a dinner.
They challenged her to a gambling game, and quite surprisingly, they ended up winning.
A lot.
As a prize for winning, they are scheduled to have dinner with Delilah Rainier at the Arvenum, one of the ritzier places in town, the following night. To celebrate this turn of events, the group left the casino and made their way down to the R Tavern, a familiar haunt for them. There, the group discovered that someone was paying suspiciously close attention to them. Through subtle and not so subtle ways, the group ended up confronting the individual.
I don't know.
They found out that this person was working for someone, but despite a truth spell, he was able to evade mentioning exactly who he was working for. In the end, this individual ended up escaping, and he made his way throughout town. Oni, relying on his albino bat, Yume,
Yes.
managed to track him down to a bordello in town where he ran inside. So,
House of course.
as perhaps in the turn of events, and a bit surprisingly, our 4 characters are currently standing outside one of the local brothels of Baton.
Yes.
So, you guys are standing outside this orange pastel stucco structure. There's a wrought iron sign. It says Visceral Pleasures, and it's written in cursive. On the wrought iron sign are a number of panties, brassieres, jockstrap, myriads of private clothing pieces dangling from the letters. There are large windows with semi-transparent curtains. Behind the curtains, you can see silhouettes of people walking by, people sitting at table, smoking cigarettes and having a drink.
Ooh, rain.
And you stand there outside about 10, 11 at night, pondering what your next move is, as you've managed to track down that your quarry has escaped to the Visceral Pleasures brothel. What do you do?
Right, so here's the plan. Oni and I are gonna stand guard. You and Felix run in, see if you can find them.
I don't think that he has seen Felix or me as Tiefling.
Right.
Felix and I will wait.
Okay,
I've got a better idea. So, what we do, right?
Yes.
There's probably like 20, 30 rooms in there. So what we do is we get like 30 ferrets and we train them all. And then we describe this person to the ferrets. We train them and they go in and then they all scamper around until they all can find the one guy and they all start jumping on him. And then we will know that like, oh, it's the right guy because he's getting attacked by ferrets. And then he's like an easy target.
Well,
The fuck did you smoke while you were away from us?
great plan, except we ain't got the time, mate. So, you stand guard, because you're not in your right mind. And if you see any half-elf that's wearing the
Yellow
symbol
linens.
of the Ganlertoffs, you stop him.
it is yellow linens and Gandler
Look,
toss.
alright. So, look, ideas are always brilliant, but setting that aside, look at the sign. This is a place for, let's say, some of the higher class. I believe that I'm an ambassador for the Emerald Isles. I am well versed in politeness. I am well versed in how to treat those of higher nobility.
Civility.
I think-
You're saying things that you want us to believe, but I'm pretty sure this is your favorite terrain because there are naked people inside.
That would be like second or third favorite. Like it's nice, but it's fine. But I like it because it's a nice place to be, and it's where I feel the most at home. So if you guys don't like the ferrets idea, that's fine. That's your loss. You could have made some new friends.
Okay, come here. Let me disguise you.
Oh my god.
I try to
Alright.
draw a mustache on him.
As you guys are having
Please
this,
do a better job.
conversation, the door opens and an older man sort of stumbles out.
Oh shit.
As the door sort of swings shut, you see various colored lights, and you get the din and commotion from the inside. But then the door slams shut, and this guy walks by. He's trying to kind of fix himself and compose himself. As he walks by, you get a strong whiff of vanilla, the scent of vanilla, and he just walks by. He kind of hiccups as if he were drunk. Just keeps going.
Excuse me, sir.
Yeah. What? Huh? Yeah. Hey, little man. What's happening?
Oh, how are you this evening?
I'm doing great. How are you?
I'm doing quite well. Just wondering if you could help us out.
What?
I want to extend my hand as Felix Veniste. I just did this.
He gives you a wet sock handshake as he doesn't squeeze back.
I want to roll an investigation check, make sure this is not a disguise of some kind.
I wanted to do the same.
Okay, go for it.
Natural
13.
20.
Nope, it's just a drunk patron.
Hmm.
Drunk
he's
and he's got the afterglow of visiting a whorehouse.
Oh, okay.
Well, did you happen to see any half-elven men go in there?
Wearing yellow linens.
I don't think he's
About a dozen of them.
Yeah.
That's a lot.
Let's do
Okay. Well,
Have you ever
you.
been before?
Oh.
I know, I'm about to head in for the first time.
He puts his hand on your shoulder, says, "I highly encourage it.
Okay.
Oh, well, I appreciate that. I will heed your warnings.
Best of luck." He turns around, puts his hands in his pockets, starts swaying away.
He was very happy. Man.
Right. We're wasting time. We need to hurry.
Can I roll for mustache?
For Felix to draw a mustache.
Are you resisting?
As long as it doesn't look like you're not trying.
Well, it's what is she rolling here?
Wait,
That's-
I inspire her first.
Do you want to make it Dex or Intelligence based?
Dex.
Dex. Alright.
Plus proficiency because it's a disguise kit, right?
Yeah.
D4 in spell?
D6.
Woo!
Please give me a good disguise so my attraction level can be on the rise.
20!
20.
Unnatural.
Unnatural.
Okay. So you dig into your pouch and you pull out a handful of like kind of cobbled together mustaches that you have accumulated.
Oh, I'm just drawing it so it's fast.
Oh, you're drawing it. Okay. So you pull out a little
Makeup brush.
makeup brush and you what kind of mustache are you giving them? Like
Dolly.
Dolly. Okay.
I was over. It's fine. It's fine.
I mean, a pencil thin mustache would have worked better for something that's drawn on, but if you want swirls, sure.
Of course I want swirls.
They go right up into his cheeks.
You're good to
It
go.
is. I just give it just a deep. It's gonna be a good night. Let's go.
Okay.
Okay.
Felix and I will go in. You got the back door. No, you got front door. You take back.
I mostly just did that because I want to see if his mustache is smeared when he comes out.
That's clever.
Yeah.
Okay.
So-
Felix and I will go in.
So-
Did you wanna?
Front door or back door?
I mean,
Oh, yeah.
I'll take the front door.
Phrasing, boom. I take the back.
Phrasing is there.
So the 7-foot tall dragonborn.
I am now a tiefling.
Yeah, you just run
Yes.
into
Good call.
Yeah. I did that after I informed the group where he went. I went back into the alley and came back out as a tiefling.
The normally 7-foot tall dragonborn is now about a 6.5 foot tall tiefling, wearing similar armor, but still with the jet black skin and piercing blue cerulean eyes,
White hair.
white hair.
Yeah.
The tiefling makes his way towards the front door, followed by Felix, the chipper halfling. You guys,
in my step.
a little spring in his step. You guys turn the door knob and enter inside. Immediately upon entering, you are assaulted by bright lights. There are multicolored lanterns on strings that dangle from one portion of the room to the other. There's a din of various assorted sounds running the gamut from shy giggles to raucous laughter to possibly shrieks of pain or pleasure. You're not quite sure. And amidst all this ruckus, there's also the soft but consistent sound of music that's playing in the background. As you enter, you take a look around. Perhaps it's the spot where the music is coming from. You look down to the left. There's just a hallway of doors. You look down to the right, where there's a fireside lounge with a couple of patrons sitting there. You don't spot a band, but you hear the music playing. And directly in front of you is a desk with a large, tall, elven woman. She's got a long black cigarette holder, and she's currently smoking a cigarette. And she has mismatching eyeshadow. One's red, one's blue. Likewise, her lipstick is also mismatching, red and then blue across the bottom. She's wearing, like all the employees in here, she's wearing a white gown that's very, very transparent, leaving only but the minutest of details to the imagination. And you guys walk in, and she sees you. Good evening! Welcome to the VP.
VP.
Oh, thank you.
Right.
How may we please you?
See that?
We are looking
Apparently, lots of ways.
Oh,
I'm sorry, go ahead, Ernie.
it is fine.
I'm a little distracted.
Yes, this place has lots of stimulation. We are looking for... 1 second. I look around to see if I notice him.
Perception check.
Oh boy. 1. It's actually a 2, but...
So you take a look around for a second, and you spot someone that looks just like him, but then the figure turns around to see his full face, and it's definitely not him. Just someone with a similar shape and haircut.
Sorry. Yes, we are looking for a half-elf man. He has yellow lids. I believe he came in here not long ago. Is he one of the people that works for you?
You're asking about a patron here.
Oh, I did not realize this was patron. Okay. That is
I don't know if you understand the way this works, darling. Have you ever been to a bordello before?
No, I have not.
Well, some of our clients are more cavalier about their reputation, and some of them are more private.
Oh, okay.
And as an assumption, we tend to assume that everyone wants their business private.
Okay.
So we are not at liberty to divulge who comes in and who comes out of our fine establishment.
Oh, I suppose
But
that is
if you're
fair.
looking to have a good time, we can certainly make that happen.
Yes, the music is nice, I suppose. It is pleasant music.
What was it? I'm going to I will see if I can climb up on the desk and whisper in her ear.
Do you want
That's
help?
No, I'm good. Just
Do you need an athletics check for that?
She looks intrigued as you start to scramble upwards.
I whispered in her ear. I said, "Look, I'm sorry. He's not aware. So we are actually bringing a surprise together. See, this is a long lost lover of the half elf that just came in, and I was hired by an outside company. I'm sorry, I'm not very informed on any of this, but they met years ago. They spent a wonderful summer together, and they've just been apart for the longest time, even though they believe, both of them, that this is just the epitome of romance. And it was supposed to be a surprise that they were supposed to meet here tonight. And
At a
he
bordello?
came in, yes, because they've lost the ability to love, to truly connect. and they find meaning in meaningless sex, and that is the only way to mask the pain of their separation. They simply need to bury their feelings, but I believe that we can save them both from a life of just aversion to true love. If they find each other, they can absolutely find the happiness, and I believe that we can do that tonight, but he needs to be there, and I don't want to spoil the surprise for him, because it would be such a moment when they both see each other for the first time.
I think I catch your drift. Make a deception check.
That was quite a lot.
That was amazing.
Yes. 1,000 times yes.
23.
23.
That's pretty high.
By the way, did she go to the back yet? You did.
Yes.
Yeah, we went to the, okay.
She takes in the information. She's like, I hear what you're saying. I can't divulge his location, but what I can do is I can go check up on him. And if he's willing to meet with any of you, then you guys can proceed.
Did she say that so that I
Great.
can hear?
But if he does not, if he does not consent to this, then there's not much I can do.
No, that's perfectly fine. I understand. Do you have a restroom I could?
Sure, it's right down the hall. Actually, I'll show you that. Follow me.
Okay.
As she puts her hand down to offer it for you to take.
I take it, and I'll haul over to the restroom.
Okay, so you hop off, you take her hand, and you start walking down the hall.
Do I wait here? What's happening?
As the tiefling awkwardly stands in the antechamber.
If there are chairs, I'd like to sit on one. And listen to the music, I suppose.
You can go over to the right where there's sort of a fireside lounge type of establishment. The chair creaks unexpectedly, as if it was holding more weight than you might think.
Okay. That's not great.
Felix, you walk down the hallway with this woman, and after a few rooms, she stops and she points you to the bathroom door.
I will just clap my hands together. Thank you so much. I will meet you back at your desk, and thank you so much for the discretion. It's going to be a beautiful moment. If you have anyone that would like to watch it, it should be a wonderful thing. Well, I know everyone's kind of private about it, but it's going to be a beautiful moment. I greatly appreciate your helping out here.
Of course. And what was your name? I don't recall.
Felix Venuse.
Felix. Mademoiselle Charlotte.
Charlotte, nice to meet you, Dan.
And she opens the door for you to the bathroom.
I step inside.
And then she turns around and starts coming back to her desk.
As she, probably 10 seconds after she walks away, I cast invisibility and step out of the bathroom.
Okay. Make a stealth check with advantage.
Unnatural 20.
Okay. So you go in there, you immediately cast, muttering a few words. You go invisible, you check the mirror just to make sure. You don't see anything. And so you open the door and you step outside, you immediately put your hands on the door to soften it as it closes back, causing it to close without a click or a hinge. She goes back to her desk. She starts ruffling through a couple of papers as if she's checking her room. She goes to a room number. She finds something, and then she grabs a key and starts walking down the hallway in your direction.
Alright, I would say if she's walking in my direction, I'll just be slowly backing up, checking behind me to make sure I don't run into anybody, keeping a safe distance, but making sure I see where she is.
Every once in a while, as you're backing up, you'll hear moans and groans of pleasure and pain as you walk by various rooms. There are different smells that hit you. Smells of scents of sandalwood and lavender, occasionally chamomile and lemongrass. Each room seems to have its own scent.
I just think to myself, I'm coming back here so many times.
Eventually, she stops onto at one of the doors on the right. She gives it a knock. Waits for a moment. She looks around. She looks down the hall. After a while, there's a voice. Come in! And she enters the door and closes it behind her.
Alright, I take a look. What's the room number?
17.
17. Alright. I shoot a message down to Oni. I say, it's in room 17. But our cover's about to be blown, so we gotta figure shit out now.
And stick around, see where he goes. That's of course what I think.
Okay.
In a reply.
Okay.
I will stay up in the hallway, invisible.
Okay. After.
Sorry.
Go ahead.
Didn't mean to be a. If he casts message while he's invisible, he has to drop invisibility.
That's
No, it
true.
isn't. It's not a concentration spell.
Yeah.
Anytime you cast a spell.
Oh, right. You are correct.
Yeah.
So, Felix, you pop into existence right outside her door.
After she's gone in.
But
though.
After she's gone in.
There's nobody there.
Okay,
No,
so
no,
you got the
there's
reply. Oh my god. Hurry up.
Your message sent, and you just apparate in the appear in the middle of the hallway. What do you do?
Stick around, see where she goes.
No, damn it. Cast invisibility again.
Thank God.
Fuck.
Oh, thank God.
Good, smart. Smart.
Just a moment later, you hear footsteps, and then the knob turn, and she reemerges from the room. She kind of brushes herself down, and then makes her way down to the desk, at the front desk.
Multitask.
Oh God.
I saw them go to the bathroom, yeah?
You saw them go to the bathroom, her come back, ruffle through some papers, grab some keys, go, and then come back.
Okay, then when she's... After I get the message, I'm going to go into the bathroom.
Okay, and so she's gonna cross your path as you're going there.
When
Can I help you?
I saw my friend went this way. Is that not...
You need to use the bathroom as well.
Well, I suppose if he is in bathroom, I can wait. It is fine. I will go back to chair.
Yes,
I
sure.
turn back. So, is it okay if I wait for the half-elf man here?
Yeah, you can wait there. That's fine. That's you. You don't feel comfortable here, so do what you can.
Thank you.
Maybe warm yourself by the fire.
That would be nice. Yes, I do like the music. It is nice. And I'll go sit
House
by the fire.
specialty.
It's quite nice. Yes. I do not feel Yes, I'm going to sit over there. Thank you.
Okay. She just goes back to her desk and is working on some papers and whatnot.
We're gonna wait
Okay.
it out, I guess.
Yeah, what are you doing, Felix?
I'm not very patient.
Okay.
Damn it, wasted my invisibility for nothing. I'm gonna try to shoot a message down to Agar and Riley to see if I can connect it.
You will pop out.
Okay.
So where are you popping out?
In front of his door.
Oh, you're staying in the same spot.
You're staying in the same spot.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay. Okay.
And I shoot a message down to Agar or Riley.
Who's at the front door?
Me.
Okay. You're within range.
I am within range. She's
Yeah.
not.
She's at the back door, so
Cool.
it's more than 150 feet.
Fair enough.
All right.
Close.
I
Definitely
shoot
a
a message down to Agar. I say, all right, he's in room 17. I'm gonna knock on the door and try to get him out of here. So let's see if he actually recognizes me. I suggest you guys go ahead and come on inside.
I can't message anything. I can't. Like.
Yes, you can.
You
You
can
can
reply. Basically, you can tweet back at him.
Yeah.
Fair enough. Oh my God.
Can I have been disguising myself out back?
Sure. How precisely are you disguising yourself?
I want to look like a dirty old homeless woman.
Dirty old homeless woman. Okay. with magic or just using your
Just
disguise
my
kit?
kit. I rolled a 10.
You rolled a 10.
Total or
Total?
brutal?
I know.
It's tough. You do not look homeless.
It's just all that armor, really.
It's a bit ironic.
Yeah.
I mean, you try to make yourself look worse. It's just like your dragon scales almost like stand out a little more.
Curse of youth.
But you found the back door. You're waiting.
Okay.
Okay, Agar, you step in.
Yeah, I step in.
You see this same figure, the tall elven woman with mismatching eyeshadow
Well, I
and
thought-
lipstick.
Yeah, okay, I went in the lobby. Go ahead, yeah, sure. Go ahead.
Okay. Evening, dwarf. Here for some pleasure?
Oh, you know it, miss. You know it. It's been a long day.
What can we arrange?
I
1 hour, the night, one
Just an hour. I need to get home. I work early in the morning.
1 hour?
I like toll, yes.
That'll be 30 gold.
Whew. Investing so much money into people. Course. 30 gold.
Any preferences, or should I surprise you?
Tall.
Tall?
Tall women.
A tall woman.
Yes, yes.
Noted. Here you go. She hands you a set of keys.
Thank you.
It says room 11 on them.
Okay. I'm gonna go into room 11.
Okay.
So take the keys.
You walk down the hall, make your way.
Is 11 in the same hallway as 15 or 17?
Yeah, you see Felix down the hall.
I see Felix.
He's now appeared and is just standing outside this door.
Just
This little
not-
half elf in his very bright green shirt.
No.
Halfling.
Halfling.
Sorry.
Come on, guys.
Sorry.
He's only been with us forever.
He's an orc.
We know who he is.
There's a lot going on.
There is a lot going on. It's very strange.
Kangaroo.
Alright, now that I see Agar in the hallway, I
Yeah.
feel much more safe. And I knock on door 17.
I'm actually not gonna go to the room. I'm gonna wait in the hallway.
Okay, you're just gonna stand out in the hallway.
Can
awkwardly.
she see me from where she is?
Yeah, it's kind of a long hall. She could just turn to the right and she gets a glimpse of the entire hallway.
Okay. Is she looking at me currently?
Not currently.
Okay. I'm just gonna slowly walk to room 11, just kind of biding my time, and be like, "Fucking get the fuck move, do the thing."
If she starts turning her head to look at them, I'm gonna try and intercept with conversation and my silver tongue.
But you're so good at.
That's what I shine.
As I knock on the door, I'm gonna minor illusion an actual beard onto my face that matches my curly mustache.
Okay. You give a knock, and perhaps a bit abruptly, you knock, and the person from room 16, the door actually swings open, and this older gentleman walks by, confused to see you there, gives kind of a tip of the hat to you, and then starts making his way down the hallway. The door to your room opens.
Can I real quick? See if I notice any illusion magic on the guy who comes out?
Yeah, I want to do the same.
Investigation check.
13.
Investigation. 17.
17. Felix, nothing particularly stands out to you.
Okay.
But as he walks by, Agar, you notice a familiar ring on his finger that you had seen from the spy from the art tavern.
Oh.
As he's walking by.
What does the ring look like?
It's just kind of gold with a nice little red encrusted gem on it.
I kind of want to, jauntily. Oh, that's a beautiful ring, mate.
Oh, do I know you?
You're having a wonderful time, are ya?
Do I know you?
It's my first time here. I was wondering if you could just tell me what's your experience here. Do you have any particular favorites?
Yeah, Yelp.
And as you're
I
having this
look over at
conversation,
Garlic.
I want a Yelp review.
as you're having this conversation, Mademoiselle Charlotte
I perk up.
Looks
Excuse me, madam. I have question for you.
Sure,
Since
one
I've
moment,
been
one
here-
moment. And she walks down the hallway.
Oh crap.
Oh boy.
Ah, Mr. Richards! How was your service this evening? It was quite up to par.
So you're a regular, are ya?
Of course he is. He's one of our best patrons.
Oh, fantastic.
Does she not balk at his disguise?
No.
Okay.
She's in on it.
When I knocked on 17, did you say that door opened or a different one opened?
So you knocked on that door. 16 opened, and then a moment later, a woman opened the door to your room, and she's standing there. She's got like a blanket, like hastily wrapped around her. And her hair is kind of wet. She looks at you.
Is she alone in the room? Like that I can see? Like is anyone in bed?
It's like cracked open, like 3/4. Give me a perception check.
Ugh, 7.
7. The door's not quite cracked open enough for you to see.
Shut.
When she calls him Mr. Richards, do I notice that it's like a very genuine interaction? Like, is she very like, oh, this is clearly somebody that I'm familiar with that comes here?
Give me an insight check.
Come on, don't fail me.
So much fun.
Oh God. 14.
14. I mean, they seem to be longtime friends. The best you can tell.
Okay.
Okay. So Felix, you're standing there, and there's this scantily clad woman with sort of wet hair, and she's eyeing you. Well, are you going to join us?
Us.
Of course, absolutely. And I kind of just push my way in.
Okay. You walk in, and the door shuts behind
I was
you.
just trying to get out of the hallway.
Richard is the name.
Okay.
Just sold under the
Cut
bus
back.
for a woman.
Cut back to the hallway scene with
So you're a regular. Best client, eh?
darling. Aren't you going to go into your room?
Oh yes, I enjoy the conversation of men who can give a proper.
Dude, don't tell me you came here for conversation.
No, certainly not. But it's
Visceral pleasures indulges in many things, and we can think of more creative ways to please you.
I
other than
certainly
conversation.
believe it.
Why don't you go to your room? We'll send you a few drinks, perhaps to ease you into the experience.
Sounds great. I'm gonna like walk away and like go into the room, but whoever's there, whatever's happening, I'm just like, and I'm listening, trying to listen through the door, just kind of like whatever. I'm listening for footsteps.
So you go in there.
particularly,
You go in there,
and
you
I go
close
like
the door.
I'm just like this, leaning against the door, like
There's no one in there currently,
okay, all right,
So-
okay. If there's nobody there, I'm just gonna like lean.
right? The guard's in there, kind of closes the door behind him a bit roughly.
If there's music or something,
And Mademoiselle Charlotte and Mr. Richards make their way down the hall to make an idle chit-chat. They make their way to the front desk. Mr. Richards puts down a key. They shortly exchange goodbyes, and he walks out the front door.
Good thing
I
I
don't
left
know.
the back door.
No one's
Did
expressed
I,
this to me.
is there a window in the room that I'm at?
It's kind of down the hall.
Ground floor, right?
Yeah.
But I mean,
so-
like in my room, is there a window?
Sure. Yeah,
Up to
it's
the-
tall, like ceiling to floor
Actually-
windows, and there are drapes where you can like block out.
As soon as he ducks out, I'm gonna follow, and I'm gonna
Follow
try
who?
and call his attention. The guy that just walked out.
Because
Well, just like the other guy that walked out the first time, I wanted to make sure it wasn't a disguise, an illusion. When he said it, I wanted to do it. Some
Okay.
random guy
Okay,
walking out of
okay.
there.
this is a bordello. There are a lot of people coming in and out. Everyone in here is random.
If people had been coming in and out while I've been just kind of lounging, I want to be checking all of them if I can.
Okay.
Do you want me to roll multiple?
Yes, just roll like 5 and then have it pick a number 1 to 5.
No, it's okay. You check a few individuals. No one particularly catches your eye, and then this one walks out, and you decide to get up and follow him out.
I mean, if I can check before he gets out.
Before he gets out. From a distance?
If I can.
Sure,
Yeah.
sure. Give me an investigation check.
Cool. 21.
21.
Yes.
Like Agar, you see that ring on his finger, and because you were so intimately up close with
I
him,
was.
pinning him against the wall,
Yeah.
you recognize that ring.
Okay. As soon as he opens the door
To leave?
yeah,
Okay.
I'm just gonna follow him out.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay. He opens the door, walks out, and you're met with the fresh air that
Yeah.
hits you, and all the chamomile and the vanilla and the lavender is erased.
This is
It's
better.
just fresh,
This consistent.
Batonian air. Agar.
Across from the room, like from the door that I was in, is there a window there?
Across from the
There's a window in your room.
There's
There's a window in my room. Is there a window across from the door of my room in the hallway?
Is there a window to the hallway?
Is there a window in the hallway
No.
on the other side of the door that I'm at right now? Because
No.
I'm inside the room.
No.
How am I supposed to say this? There's no window there at all.
Not in the hallways.
Not in the hallways.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
Shit.
It's like, think of like a hotel. It's like a hotel.
Okay, fair enough.
If as soon as we start
So,
coming across
like-
a hallway, I want to hallway. See, now you got me saying it. An alley. I want to throw the guy in the alley.
Oh my god.
Okay.
Yeah.
So you start pacing
Mhm.
after him. We cut to Riley. Is there anything you want to do while you're waiting at the back door?
I want to count my gold. Is it all there?
Give me an intelligence check.
Probably have more than me at this point.
I can fucking count. Oh well.
Wow.
7.
She
You
rolls
can
a
count. It takes you a little while. No, you start counting your gold.
1, 2. Shit.
So like,
One.
as soon as they were leaving, like that's when I ducked into the room. So if I see something, if I'm very clearly in the wrong place, I will dip out.
So-
But if I think it's the guy, I'll just have an orgy with the guy. And capture it later.
There's a woman there, wrapped in a blanket. Her hair's wet, and there's someone in the bed, wrapped in a different blanket, kind of doing something. You don't get a clear shot of this second individual.
Okay,
I want
I'll start
details.
just unbuttoning my shirt. I kind of look for like a coat hook in the room just to hang my shirt on.
Oh my god.
And she kind of eyes you and looks. I'm sorry. Do I know you? Are you expected here?
Yes, yeah, I'm part of the new special. Buy one get one half off.
Oh yes.
All right, you get a DM inspiration for that.
There you go.
That was.
It's fucking delightful.
She giggles as you say this, and she says, "Then, well, then follow me." And she leads you to the bed.
Straight up. Well done.
Alright.
She leads you to the bed, and there in the bed is a half-elven man. But he looks. Well, you've never seen the guy.
Yeah.
So
I'm not
there's
sure
a
how good
half-elven
the
man
description can
in the bed in there. He's got brown hair, kind of curly.
This guy wasn't.
He's got sex hair going on, so it's just kind of all over the place.
Got
Love
sex hair.
Thank you.
Was our half elf brown hair?
It's not big.
No.
It's
So I will push. I will take the lady's hand, and like we'll both take a hand running up the guy's thigh, and we will seduce him.
And scene.
Thank you.
As we now cut to the tiefling,
Hey.
who is now stalking
Yes.
Mr. Richards, an older gentleman wearing a hat.
Yes.
He looks over his shoulder, sees you following him,
Mm.
and he just turns around, stops.
Are we near an alley?
Not far from one, but you're not like in an alley. You're in a main thoroughway.
Okay.
Can I help you, tiefling?
I am lost.
You look it.
I get that a lot. I do not appreciate the rudeness.
What are you looking for?
Gears respite, I believe.
North side, northeast.
I am sorry, I am not good with cardinal directions. Can you guide me?
Find one of these boys on the gondolas. They can take you.
Nearest gondola then.
Gondola? The canals with the water?
Am I actually near one?
It's not right in front of the establishment, but you know there's one like a block away.
Can you perhaps show me?
You want me to...
I really just don't know how to get around here. It is like maze.
You're staying at the Gears Respite, eh?
Yes, a friend of mine put gold down for a place. It is quite nice.
Okay.
I have lost my friend.
He begins casting.
I'm gonna punch him.
He's like 10 feet away from you. He's like 10 feet. He's like 10 feet from you.
Oh, I don't want to hurt him too much. Can I get in distance to shocking grasp him?
As you notice the familiar, he's casting message.
Oh, I'm definitely going to interrupt that. Yeah, I'm going to tackle him.
Okay.
I'm running to tackle him.
He's going to disengage.
Do I get the grapple check? No?
Okay. He's using his bonus action to disengage.
Okay.
He can, and then he's using his movement, and then he's casting as he moves back.
Okay, question.
He finishes casting message.
How close are we to the brothel?
About 20 feet from the front door.
Fuck it, I guess I'll shout.
How loud can you be?
Yeah, I guess I'll shout as loud as I can.
He looks at you.
I found the spy!
Do I hear him?
Do I hear him out back? 241! 242!
Give me a perception check, Riley.
8.
Ooh, wow.
8.
Brutal.
It's too much noise and commotion.
2.3!
I'm actively listening and like...
So, you hear it through the window. He looks at you, gives you a wink, says, I'll see you at the Gears Respite. Winks at you.
Ray of Frost.
Okay, make an attack roll.
Fuck! I don't think I hit. Tell me, does a 10 hit?
No.
Are you sure, though?
I'm pretty sure.
I run dash. I action dash.
Out the door, you just burst out the door. You're inside the building.
Yeah, I know. I open the door, run down the hall, out the door, follow me.
He walks backwards, kind of like cockily, and then gives you a wink, and then turns around a corner.
Do I see him in that
Sending
moment?
Okay, so you go blind.
Yeah.
Do I see him in that moment?
You are inside the building, Agar.
But I was like dashing.
No,
He yelled.
sorry. It's
Also-
not instantaneous.
Your run speed is
However,
also slow.
Riley, you see someone dash by the alleyway as you're standing there outside.
Oh. I will run after them.
Okay. You begin to make chase. And it's just older gentleman who's moving a lot quicker than you expected him to. I'm assuming you're sprinting to keep up with him?
Yeah.
Okay, so you can keep within 30, 40 feet, because he's got a bit of a head start on you.
30 or 40?
It's 35. Let's call it 35.
I'm gonna summon my sword and put it in my scabbard,
Okay.
and I'm gonna use it as like a blind person stick while I'm following with Yume again.
Okay.
But not chasing, just following.
You're walking, you may
Right.
flying.
Can I
Okay.
sprint boost?
Cut to Felix.
Do we need to?
Cut to Felix. Felix,
I definitely didn't hear any yelling.
you did not hear any yelling.
Yeah,
Not outside the room, he didn't.
And you are right in the middle of various
All of it.
Fluids.
acts of tangled limbs and smells and sounds emanating. And right in the middle of that, one of them kind of pauses
That hurt.
And then they go back to business.
What?
The message.
It's the
got through.
message.
The female gets up, reaches beneath the mattress,
Oh no.
Yes.
Oh no.
pulls out a dagger.
Oh,
As you have your back to her, and she's gonna stab you with it.
fuck.
The sneak attack, he's fucking destroyed.
This is sneak
Yeah.
attack.
Oh my
Does
god!
she get advantage?
Yeah,
she does,
She
yeah.
gets advantage.
Yeah, it's a surprise attack.
Yeah.
Dude's in the middle of coitus.
Don't
This
say
is-
natural 20.
This is a 22.
Okay.
Oh god.
Hey,
That'll
can
be
you
it.
like cutting words that?
It wouldn't matter.
Yeah, I'm guessing
wow.
you don't have your leather on.
No.
He
No.
undressed.
You
Is it a
suffer
different kind of leather?
for 7
Nice.
Thank you.
plus. Hold on a second.
2d6 if she's like a first level rogue.
Yeah, with Captain Wishful Thinking.
Oh dear.
Was it 7 plus
7.
6?
Oh, that's not
Okay.
13
So you
points of
suffer
damage.
13 points of damage as this small blade just sinks right into the back of your shoulder blade. The other individual senses what's going on, scrambles away from you, and starts running over to a chest, and where he pulls out his own knife.
Question is,
God.
are you into it?
I was gonna jump up. I stand up on the bed. I grab the sheets in my hands. And I yell, "I did not consent to this!" And I throw the sheets up and cast invisibility.
Do you have your focus?
I mean, I would assume that I always had my pamphlet on me.
You assume you had your pan flute on you while you were fucking.
He's creative.
Always.
Well, I
Was
mean,
Part
in
of
other
it this thing.
campaigns.
Hold on. I honestly don't even need it. Yeah, I do. Shit.
yeah.
I'm gonna say.
Or I could run to grab it. It would just be on the floor.
Definitely do that.
Okay. You run to grab it.
Yeah. Yeah, dive down. So yeah, throw up the sheets, dive down, grab the flute, cast invisibility.
Okay, you do so, and you vanish from sight. Meanwhile, the other two, their eyes kind of make contact with each other. One of them backs to the door, the other one backs to the window, brandishing their weapons.
To the wall.
All
Don't
right,
forget your shirt.
I'd like to attack a guard.
we're going to cut to Riley, who's making chase.
Okay, I'm sorry. And I cast Sacred Flame. That's all I have. But
Is that a save or?
that's a fuck. That's a dex save. That's a fucking rogue.
Ooh. He's no bueno.
Natural 20.
Is it a disadvantage or something, or no?
And then as my
Advantage of
bonus
anything.
action, do I get a bonus action right now?
Yeah, sure.
Spiritual weapon in front of him. This giant dragon head appears right in front of him.
I think it has a range of 20 feet. And
60 feet.
60 feet?
60 feet.
Okay.
I can move it 20 feet after that.
Okay. So this giant dragon head apparates in front of him as he just dodges out of the way as his flame erupts underneath his feet. Right as he's right about to run into the maw of a giant dragon.
14 to hit.
14 misses as he spins around like a running back.
You're so wily.
And he looks back at you, and then he's going to run, use his dash action.
Damn.
What's your name?
Mr. Richards!
Mr. Richard.
And then he turns a corner, breaking line of sight with you.
So, quick question here.
Yeah.
He believed,
You may can keep up.
Cool, but he believed me about me being at the Gears Respite, but he didn't believe me about me being lost and not knowing where stuff
I don't
is.
think he.
Believe anything.
Yeah.
Well, he said at the end of it, "See you at the Gears Respite," and wink, cockily.
I think he was saying he knows that you're already
That you're
there
lying.
and blah blah blah.
Oh.
Well, okay.
Well, he's already aware.
I just wanted to know if there was inconsistencies or not. That's all.
The
We're good.
wink.
There's stuff going on you're unaware of.
It's
Let me put it this way.
definitely that. Yeah.
So he breaks line of sight with Riley, and he's running down. Yume can keep up with him fairly easily, but he's using his dash and his movement.
Yeah.
He's getting the distance is growing farther and farther.
I'm gonna try and make up for it. I'll give a jaunty jog.
You're gonna run blindly.
Yeah.
He's got a lag. You've got a visual lag.
No,
I mean, I'm trying.
he's
to keep
turning
moving.
corners. And
Yeah,
it's like going down a labyrinth.
Never mind.
So yeah, no, you're right. I'm gonna keep doing the blind guy thing, but I'm trying to keep with Yume at the cusp that I can, so I can keep up to 100 feet. So as long as I can maintain that range.
So it's starting to break because he can move 60 feet per move per round, and he's starting to get farther and farther and farther.
Yeah.
So within the
But
next,
where he needs to make curves and turns and shit, Yume could just fly over, right? So the straight line
Sure.
could possibly
Sure.
still make up for that. I hope.
sure, but he's gonna break that
Yeah.
distance soon.
That's.
Okay.
I'll do what I can.
We
I'll
cut
make
back
note of
to
where I lose
Felix.
sight.
Okay, so I've laid out what I'm hoping the room looks like.
Okay.
I'm gonna die if this doesn't work. So, it's not focusing very well. Right, I have it on autofocus. So, basically, if this is the door, and this is the coat rack,
Hold on.
and she's...
I will draw it out for you.
Okay. Basically, I'm really hoping that I can stand by the coat rack, and she will be parallel with me. Or no, she will be, like, in line with me, next to the coat rack.
Perpendicular.
What?
Oh God. This is a bad
I'm gonna
spot,
die,
bro.
guys.
Yeah.
This is
Like,
a bad
legitimately,
spot.
I have one shot of getting out of this, and I die if it doesn't work.
Don't you have message?
Yeah, and then he pops
It
out.
reveals
of
himself.
Invisibility.
Oh, he's invisible
Yeah, he's
now?
invisible.
Oh,
Yeah, threw
okay.
the sheets up and
I didn't realize he actually went invisible already.
he did the
And where is the coat
With the
rack?
fluff challenge.
with the fluff challenge.
You're assuming there's a coat rack in
Well, he
here.
put the shirt on the
There's
thing.
a chest over here.
The hook on the wall where he hung his shirt, where's that?
There's a bed right here. I'll say your stuff's either here or here. Your choice.
Is the red the door or the window?
This is the window. This is the door.
Okay, so
The other one's the
shit.
He's on the wall.
All right, yes, I'm losing my shit.
Actually, roll initiative.
Shit.
Okay. Oh,
Rogues.
God. Okay, good. 19.
Okay. All right. So you will go second.
Shit. Okay.
Okay. One of them, brandishing a knife, is looking around the room. He's very carefully looking at the bed sheets, trying to see if any of the bed sheets move, and he's also very carefully listening for the sounds of footfalls or anything else. And he's holding his action, just perceiving.
Okay. So, let's see. I was on the ground, so I had to dive to the ground to get my flute.
That one?
Yep.
Okay.
Other one. Other side. Yep. Okay. Shit. Okay. I will. Oh, yeah. 1, 2. I can move diagonally, right?
Yeah.
Okay. So 1, 2, 3. Shit. Am I standing where could I grab my shirt right now?
You could. So you will grab your shirt.
Revealing.
I'm not going to yet.
Yeah.
First, okay, but I physically can't. Okay, so what I'm doing is. Oh god. Okay.
As you're pondering this, Agar, you burst through the front door. You see Oni, right as he's using his sword, he like bumps into a wall. And he kind of like goes to the left, no, and then goes to the right and finds more. You just see him kind of blindly walking along.
I'm running in the direction that he's going, and I'm just like sprinting as much as I can, just being like, "Tell me where."
You don't know what's going on.
Oh.
You have no idea.
That's true.
Wait, but I know that Richards is not the right guy. That Richards
No,
is
yep.
the right guy.
Yeah, but you don't know what's happening to me.
Oh, I
You've
have
never
no
seen
idea
me
that you're. Yeah, I've never
use
seen you like this.
Yume.
That's right.
Yeah.
I'm just gonna be like, "What are you doing, mate?"
I am keeping track of spy through Yume's eyes.
You can do that.
Yes, he has gone.
You see
This way.
You see this. You see Mr. Richards running down there's a canal with a gondola moving by. He runs, jumps on the gondola, and then parkours onto the other side. He uses it as kind of like a boost.
He is
Just
very
keep
nimble.
going.
Extremely nimble. Do I see any stores or anything like that I can catch their name to let him know he's around this area?
Sure. You manage to spot.
Otherwise, I could use cardinal directions to let him know.
Yeah, you spot one of the Rainier Tailors.
He is near one of the Rainier Tailors.
What's the name?
Rainier Tailors.
Rainier Tailors.
Okay, I'm just gonna run as fast as I can. I'm gonna action dash as much as I can. I'm gonna action surge to see if I can catch up.
Sure, but you're a few rounds behind.
Yeah.
And he's a rogue sprinting. If it's a foot race between you and the rogue, you're not going to catch
Yeah,
up.
no, of course.
Cut back to Felix.
I want to use my action surge.
Felix, what are you doing?
I am casting Dissonant Whisper on the one in front of the door and grabbing my shirt if it works and just booking it.
If it works.
If it works.
Yeah. So step one, does it work? Does she save?
What kind of save is this?
Wisdom.
Wisdom.
DC 16. Right?
That's
Yes,
it.
16.
That's a 15 plus
Fuck.
No!
2.
Oh, God.
So Felix just pops out.
So Felix pops into existence, his hand extending out towards this now fully naked woman, her hair wet. She's holding a small dagger in her hand. There you are.
Okay. Well, she still takes half damage.
Yep.
She does.
Gotta roll all sixes. No.
8 plus 3 is 11. 5 damage.
Session
Okay.
5. Session 5.
Bonus action.
Felix died. Real bummer. Really like
I got
it.
nothing.
Bonus action. Healing
Okay,
word.
How are we
No,
gonna
use
get
the
out of
spell.
this?
Bonus action.
Well, we're fine.
I throw down the flute and say, alright, keep up. I don't know what I did. I'm sorry if I did something that was not kosher. I didn't know the rules. I just my mistakes. No need to go stabbing anybody. Just let's talk about this, right?
She runs towards you and she's gonna make an attack.
No!
That's a 13 to hit.
Oh, it doesn't hit.
Misses. She lunges with her dagger, but you manage to duck out of the way. She gets it right into the pillow, and pet feathers go flying out of there.
Run!
As we now go to the top of the round.
Wait,
Which is the dude.
sorry, but what's your AC without armor?
It's probably 14.
Oh, right. So it's exactly 13. So then I would cutting words that
Oh,
to make it miss.
Good.
Oh.
Good.
Yep.
Okay, so it misses as feathers are falling down, obscuring her vision. As we now go to the other guy, who's going to move in. He hops onto the bed.
Sorry.
Bed rough terrain?
That was my feet. That was my feet.
He's a rogue. He can move.
Damn it.
That's an unnatural 20.
Fuck.
Are they covering
yep.
Are they like
cutting words won't help here?
covering him?
You suffer 4 points of damage as he
Okay.
slashes right across your back. Felix,
Okay,
it's
my
your
turn,
go.
right?
Do you have any room to move there? I can't really
Doesn't
see
matter. I can go onto people's legs.
Okay, cool. Yeah. Oh, that's right. Halfling
Halfling
nimbleness.
Yes. Okay, my turn. I'm gonna action dash as well. Shit, now there's gonna be 2 opportunity attacks.
You can disengage as a bonus action to be a rogue.
I'm
You don't
not
get
level
that
2.
until level
Oh.
Right.
You're
Um,
fucked.
No, I'm going to. Yeah, action. Wait, how many feet is it to the door?
To the door?
It's like 15.
Yeah.
If you go through them, it's 20 to get to the door handle.
Alright, opening a door is considered a free action. That's the example that they use for free actions.
Yeah, I agree with you.
He's fighting for his life.
The rules master.
So
I agree.
Our arbiter.
So I will take action to disengage. Use my 25th foot of movement to get out of the door, and bonus action. I'd like to yell as loud as I can. Help! 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 Somebody help! I didn't consent. I need help. Come help me.
Supposed to yell fire, dummy.
Good time.
Fire would be good too.
Fire would be better, yeah.
I yelled. I did not consent. That should get some sort of mention at a whorehouse.
It's true.
Okay, so you take a moment, your eyes are wide in panic. They lunge for you, but you slip underneath, grabbing your shirt and your pan flute with you. You rush to the door, pull it open, you come out on the other side, and you start screaming down the hallway.
Can that be a healing word?
Mademoiselle Charlotte sees you.
Oh shit.
Shit.
Well now, and she starts walking in your direction.
Ah, shit.
Cut to you guys.
God damn it. Bonus action healing word.
What's that?
Bonus action.
Bonus action healing word. Just to heal myself a bit.
Sure.
Of course I roll one.
Okay. So the rogue, now he keeps running. And what happens after 100 feet?
The creature acts on its own and eventually just comes back.
But you can't see it.
I can still see, but I can't control
You can't
it.
control it.
Yeah.
But it's Yume. Would Yume know that you're...
Yume
your
knows what I'm
objective is?
doing, but...
Would she obey? Would she continue?
Yume can do whatever Yume
I think if you had
wants.
told Yume
I leave it to the DM
to
to
follow,
determine.
well, no, because the way that they play it on Crit Roll with Caleb is he can tell the animal to follow, and the animal will follow for.
That's
as
fine.
long
We'll
as-
say he's following. That's fine. They've been in tune now for a few days.
Yeah.
Cool.
Um,
I'll keep peering through.
I wish I had the wolf with us.
He eventually.
I could almost do it.
Should I like roll stealth for the bat? I'm gonna try.
Yeah.
I'll do
Go
that.
for it. Give me a stealth roll. Good idea. An albino bat isn't necessarily common.
Subtle.
I already lost
Shit,
track
I
of
don't
this
have
dude,
the
right?
thing, so
I'm gonna make my way back toward where we came from just to see if I.
15.
15.
Mhm.
Okay. Eventually, he ducks into kind of a inconspicuous residence.
Okay. I'm gonna have Yume. I can't control Yume, so.
Okay. The three of you reconvene outside. You're still running after him.
Yeah, he
Yeah.
told me the tailor, and I mean, I don't know if he can yell at me like that. Hey, he ducked in here.
I wouldn't know where you are at that point because I can't see or hear.
Yeah, but I don't know if I'm in distance for you at that point.
Right, but
Okay. So you've sprinted down.
Okay. Yeah, I'm sprinting to the
So
tailor.
you're still chasing him.
I wouldn't know.
Quite sure exactly where he is. You know the general direction of where he is. Felix. Charlotte
So,
is walking.
What do I see she's coming from my right. What do I see to my left?
Just more hallway, and eventually, it looks like there's a door at the end of the hallway to the outside.
Oh, like an exit door?
Yeah.
Fuck. Man, if that thing's locked, I just die.
Yeah.
You're a rogue. Pick it.
Yeah, I'm
Are
gonna
you
have plenty
feeling
of
lucky?
time to do that.
Are ya? You
So-
punk?
So
Nope. I'm gonna start bolting towards.
Well, hold on.
Towards. Oh yeah.
that was
Right.
that was your turn. Now it's their turn.
Oh
Right.
shit!
Shit indeed.
5, 10, 15. The door swings open. As way down the hallway, Charlotte is starting to approach.
It's 5 feet from there. Shit.
Oof.
Yeah.
Oof.
This is bad.
She's gonna attempt to grapple you.
Shit. Okay.
Acrobatics your way out of this, please.
Here we go.
Stay alive.
Okay. Oh, that's good.
Oh my god.
So yeah, just straight add dex, right? No, acrobatics. 24.
Her hand grabs you right by the shoulder and attempts to pull you in, but the lube was just too much and her grip slips.
Oh, thank you.
Pull
For cutting
forward.
it.
Now it's the other guy's turn.
God, I'm nervous. I'm so nervous.
It's a pretty small doorway.
He's gonna try and reach in with one hand to grab you as well.
Too much lube, too much lube, too much lube.
Lube advantage.
Disadvantage for Lou?
Gonna use my last point of luck.
Oh, thank God.
God damn it.
No!
Pardon?
Hold on. Plus athletics.
It's acrobatics for you.
Sorry, acrobatics. 10.
Oh,
10?
Fucking shit, bro.
Yeah.
Felix rolled a 10. The hand reaches out.
Can I cutting words his grappling check?
Yeah, that's up to you entirely. I got no fucking clue.
I don't think so.
Did you already use your reaction?
Not for this round.
Not for
Not
this
for this
round,
round.
because it's top of the round.
I was gonna save it for
Just
for in case they attacked me again.
Tell you what. Normally you can't use cutting words for grapple, but I'm gonna give him
Okay.
I'm gonna give him a wisdom save, and if he fails the wisdom save, cutting words will go through.
Interesting.
Does that seem reasonable,
Sure.
Chris?
Yeah.
Chris?
Maybe not.
Fuck.
Oh
He
boy.
cut
He's
out.
there. He's there.
Okay, I'm back. We're good.
All right. What's your wisdom DC? What's your DC?
16.
16.
Okay.
He's only going one-handed.
So his hand reaches out, grabs you right by the hair. Your head gets pulled back. You wrench it forward out of his hand. His hand comes down onto your shoulder, pulls you back, wrench your shoulder forward, and you break free. The lube saves you!
Oh my
As
God.
you stumble forward a few steps.
Oh my God.
Felix, it's your turn.
Whatever.
I am sprinting and making a mental note of whatever brand this lube is to give them all of my gold.
Oh.
Just action dash towards. No. All right, so
Yes.
full movement towards the front desk lady.
Wait, towards Mademoiselle or towards the exit door behind you?
I don't know if that's locked or not, and I can't risk it.
Alright.
Smart.
Alright.
Yeah.
Smart.
So running towards the front desk. How far away from her am I
Oh my god.
with just my 25 feet of movement?
She's about 20 feet from you.
Small rooms.
It's a long hallway. Yeah.
Yeah.
Damn it, why did I leave Felix behind? It's all my fault.
Yes.
Action dash to get up to her.
No, this is actually Felix's fault.
No, I did exactly what I thought I would do.
Alright.
So yeah, action dash to get up to her, all the while still screaming, and again, every door that I run past, like, you know, trying to like knock on each door, just screaming like, gods, anyone, help.
Okay.
No, I'm gonna be screaming out, I have 100 gold for anyone to help me.
Ooh.
Felix, I need you to make a Constitution saving throw.
Ah,
I'm
fuck.
terrible at that.
What's happening right now? Why?
I dropped my die.
As you start running towards her, and she starts
As I look,
weaving her hands.
Oh my god, you rolled a 1?
Wait, you're a halfling.
Wait, you're a
He
halfling.
did.
I know, that's why I know he did that.
Oh.
You're running towards her. She weaves her hands. How much?
10.
Oh! Wait, wait.
Her hands extend, her
Whole person?
fingers uncurling towards you. And
Why?
Felix, as you're running,
Charlotte's attacking him.
your vision goes
Isn't it still
black.
his turn?
Oh shit.
Turn's over.
When did your turn end? What happened?
He's running past her, and she casts blindness.
Oh, he's already past her. Okay. Sorry.
She casts that as a reaction. She has Warcaster feet. Holy shit.
So
It's a dynamic
it's a bit fluid here. I could say you got
Okay.
past her, but now it's her turn.
Okay, cool.
So you are now running blind,
God damn it.
And covered in lube.
covered in lube.
Just keep running, man.
Am I hearing his shouting? Actually,
No, we're too far.
well,
You
I've
wandered
been
off.
walking.
A
Yeah.
bit of the way.
Okay.
Where are you?
Okay. These two individuals
Where I am.
are gonna break out of their room. How far is your movement, Felix?
That was 50 feet for that turn.
50 feet. Okay, so these two are gonna move 30, and then they're going to dash 60. So that's their bonus. So they still have their action.
Oh God.
They're going to they're gonna try and grab you now that you're out in public.
Is anyone paying attention to my cries for help?
They're like a few people from the lounge are like very confused about what's going on.
I have a bloody hole in my back.
Yeah, but you're running towards them. They don't see it.
That's true.
I need you to make an acrobatics at disadvantage.
Disadvantage, son of a bitch.
You're blind, son.
Oh my god.
So
The 10 again.
That fucking lube
What the
keeps pulling
hell?
for you. They grab you. 6 minus 1.
Wow! You succeeded!
Shitty rolls. They grab you by the waist, but you pop out of their grasp.
That must be on the floor by now.
That was the first one.
Oh, shit.
Now it's your turn.
Do I get to save at the start or end of my turn?
End.
God damn.
End. I'm looking at it right now.
Can I take a best guess for which way the door was and try to run?
You know it's up and to the right, but the exact distance is...
I mean, whatever your action will be, I'm guessing it'll be disadvantaged something.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Give me an intelligence check.
History or...
11.
11. You're estimating it's somewhere between 10 to 20 feet, the doorway, the entrance. 10 to 20 feet to your right. Up and then to your right.
I just gotta take my full movement to get there. If I can. Probably taking all the opportunity attacks and dying in the process, but...
You're not gonna action disengage?
I need the movement to get outside.
Yeah, you see
Now that you're out in public, you wouldn't know this, but they don't have their daggers showing. So you disengage, and they're gonna smack you with their fists.
Okay. I'm still yelling help.
One's a 23,
Oh my God.
and
That'll hit.
one's a 16. So what's an unarmed strike? A D4?
1 point
D4?
of damage plus whatever their strength modifier is.
You take 1 point of damage.
Both
I can
hit.
handle that.
Yeah.
Sure, both
They
did.
both hit.
Yep. Felix.
So 2 points of damage?
Yep.
Yeah.
What do you
Okay.
do? You're running down the hallway, blind, yelling. You hear commotion off in the distance.
Okay, so with my 25 feet of movement, I'm just like feeling around going, what do I hear?
You hear gasps. Occasionally you hear like doors like click open. As you've been running, you put your hand out to the side wall and you've been touching it. You can feel kind of the ridges of the doors as you go by, and then all of a sudden you're running and there's no more wall to your right. There's nothing to press against. Damn it, you froze.
Oh no. That is really inconvenient for
I'm
this
back in.
Hey.
Okay.
So, I'm yelling for the gods. I'm yelling, everyone, if you're in this room, please get the gods. And I'm going to use my action to dash towards where I think the door is.
Okay, you've basically made it to the door.
And
I try to open it. Like, I don't need to necessarily go out, but I open it and I'm yelling, gods, gods, please help. I've been stabbed. They're chasing me. I need help.
Okay, give me a Constitution save at the end of your turn to see blindness.
12.
12.
Getting very average rolls.
Your hand fumbles, the lube now kind of working against you as you try to grapple the knob. You twist it, there's a breath of fresh air, and your vision returns to you.
Oh,
Yes!
thank God.
I look
fucking-
back around to see, like, to gather my environment.
And as you look back around, there are 2 naked people running at you.
Do we hear him yelling guards outside?
Yeah, you do.
I start running back towards.
Do I hear them?
Fucking Felix.
You guys are all sort of. Ooh, you're off.
I ran off.
You're
Yeah,
off.
Do I
I'll
hear
turn
them?
around and
You
head
don't
back.
hear them.
Okay.
You don't hear them.
I'll turn
All
around
right.
and head back.
The two of you start making your way towards Felix.
Yeah. Can we like?
This is kind of
we-
fluid. We're not necessarily
then
in
I'm
initiative
dashing.
at this moment.
Yeah.
I say, at any point, I'm running. I
Okay.
am trying to find guards.
You're running, so you run towards your
Is
companions.
he naked?
Yeah. He's
Yep.
carrying his stuff, and he's naked.
Awesome.
So Felix, you catch up to them, and in your mind, you hear a message from Mademoiselle Charlotte.
Oh, shit.
She says, "Don't come back."
Do you
Well.
reply?
You couldn't give me a come anywhere.
I stand between them and I summon my shield.
Nobody actually
Walked out.
I don't. I'm just
defensively
Yeah.
waiting.
Yeah. I haven't like pulled out my sword. Just.
And we're gonna take a break.
Oh my
Oh.
god.
Oh God.
Damn it.
As Felix
You're alive, buddy.
narrowly survived the encounter.
Oh my god.
I don't believe it.
I would hug you.
Not cool.
Take the
No.
big head off myself.
We'll be back in about 10 minutes or so. So hang tight.
You betrayed him in his favored terrain. He felt.
So as we return from break,
Yep.
the first half of tonight's session began with the party investigating visceral pleasures, on the chase for someone who was suspiciously paying close attention to them. After some discussion and some deception, they made their way into a couple of different rooms where Felix was attacked. The real bandit that they were after had left. Encountering Oni outside, and then broke with Oni, and eventually put enough distance between him and Oni that he escaped. Meanwhile, Felix was attacked by his two lovers inside, narrowly escaping with his life through the front door, covered in lube, his vision coming back to him. You guys are standing outside as Felix takes a moment.
I did maintain my erection the whole time.
I love you, buddy.
I reluctantly put my hand on Felix's shoulder because he's naked.
With a boner.
Okay.
That too.
And
And I cast Cure Wounds, and I say, there is a house in North Phaeton, and it's called the Visceral Pleasures. And it's been the ruin of many a poor boy, but Felix won't be one.
Hey.
And it's only 4 points of healing damage. And
Healing
I
damage.
say, damn it, healing fucking word, whatever. And I say, I'm sorry, it wasn't very good.
I
Those these.
turn around to show her like gaping dagger hole on my back. So I take my own hand over it and cast my own cure wounds. And as I'm panting out of it, am I with everybody?
Just
Just
Riley
them
and-
two.
Agar's not there.
I'm not there.
Yeah.
Okay. So I'm healing up this gash wound bleeding out of my back. Just like, where the fuck did you guys go?
Wait!
As he turns around, Riley's words are beginning to close up the wound, and he reaches around, the white energy emanating from his hand, closing up the rest of it. You notice there's a large tattoo on his back of what looks to be an hourglass.
It's a brand.
Oh, it's a brand.
Yeah.
Okay. In the rough shape of an hourglass.
Oh my god.
Whoa.
Okay, well, we will.
Where did you? What the fuck is that?
Yeah.
What? Fuck. That's fucking nothing. Just where the fuck did you go? And I'll start putting my clothes back on.
Mr. Richards was the spy. He left, so I followed. And Riley was in back door, like planned. And then she noticed him go away, I assume, so she cast spell and it failed.
No, we cornered the spy in room 17. That's what I told you and what I told the guy. And I had him distracted, and all you guys had to do was burst into the room, and it would have been fine. Why would you leave?
I'm afraid you were tricked by the people in the room. You did catch someone, apparently, as you are hurt. But the spy that we were searching for, he got away again. But I tracked him with Yume. I found where he is.
I'm getting real tired of the trickery in this fucking town.
Yes, it is.
Why can't anyone just be who the fuck we want them to be?
I would like to go on the record of saying I did exactly what I was supposed to do.
I'll get down on a knee and put my hand on his not hurt shoulders. Never mind, it is sticky. I too am frustrated by the deceitfulness of the people here. But we will get to the bottom of this. It is problematic to have people follow me and try and peer into what I am doing. Let us follow him. I know where he is now. Or at least where he dove into next. It looked like unassuming home.
I've been literally stabbed in the back and also had everyone kind of bail on my plans. It's been a rough night. I'm a little spent. I'll tag along, but don't expect much from me. I'm kind of just... I'm very over tonight.
Dude, we didn't bail on you. What are you talking about?
It's true, we did not.
Casino.
I was there. I found the guy in the room. I told you guys where the room was, and no one came.
You found the wrong guy. Nobody told me where he was, and I followed him out here, but all my spells failed.
I did
Well,
not
I
want
said
to.
you were the only one I couldn't contact. I don't know where the other two went. Where the fuck's the guy?
I told him...
Cut to a Gar who's huffing and puffing through.
Dwarves are not meant for long distance. We're excellent sprinters.
Your lungs are burning, sweat pouring down, starting to mat into your beard. Where are you going, Agar?
The tailor that he told me about.
Yeah, so like halfway there.
Okay.
Jump in the canal in the gondola.
You arrive at the tailor. The shop is closed.
Shop is closed.
Now what?
Are there any windows?
Yeah, windows. Perception check.
I didn't tell you that he was there.
No, I know you said you were
there.
18. Wait, perception. 23.
23.
There's nothing there anyway.
Nothing. You see some pretty nice shirts, but nothing.
I wanna inspect the ground and see if I see anything that might tell me.
It's cobblestone, but you can go ahead and give me a survival check.
Survival check.
Going to be difficult.
I should have disadvantage, really. Never mind.
You don't need it.
Evidently.
I don't need the disadvantage. 7.
7.
That makes sense.
Nothing. No trace. What do you do?
What kind of are my options? Like, what directions?
What's around?
North, south, east, or west?
Alright. I'm gonna wait here for the group.
Gar sits
I'm
down,
just gonna...
kind of leaning against the wall, his shoulders, crossing his arms. He's huffing a little bit.
Next time, I'll just take off his fucking head. No, I'll take off his legs.
Then he cannot run. This true.
Cut back to you guys.
Look, there is miscommunication. Clearly, it is problematic because he used either spell or time to disguise himself to look like old man, so he got away. Perhaps he was in the room that you found him in, but he left. I am afraid, and I am sorry that you got hurt.
As you guys are standing there, a couple people open the door and walk away from Visceral Pleasures.
Maybe we should get away from the place where they're trying to stab him in the back.
Okay, yes. I told Agar last time I didn't really see him, but he was here. The spy, he ran near one of the art tailors. I sort of remember how to get there, we can go. And
Right.
if we want to call it for the day, that is fine, we can do that. I saw what building he went into.
Can I minor illusion some pants on Felix?
He's got his pants on.
Oh, you put them on?
He's been.
Oh yeah, I've been getting dressed.
Yeah, he's been
Was I able to grab everything? I envisioned that I pretty much only was able to grab like my shirt.
I'm envisioning your clothes and your arcane focus.
Yeah. So okay.
Guys, that was freaking rich.
Used to be. So, let's go then. I'll lead the way to the
Okay.
art tailors.
Okay, so you start making
wait.
your way.
Now,
Yep.
Didn't we say that we were leaving some stuff back in the house when we went into the casino?
Like what? What do you mean?
Like I think I left like when we went into the casino in the last session. We said that we left some stuff in the hotel.
Oh yeah, like most of us didn't bring our weapons or anything. Like,
Okay.
I think
no,
Agar
I will
had
go
his
back and
pickaxes.
I will rewatch that eventually to see what I still have.
I'm imagining you came from the casino to the art tavern, so you had all your money with you.
Yeah.
Yeah. Well, I am out of money. Fuck.
So you guys
Damn it.
walk your way. Eventually, you make your way to find Agar outside.
Yes.
Taylor's.
I have Antoinette because I had only taken my Maul and Antoinette and Elizabeth,
Okay.
and I put Antoinette and Elizabeth on my belts. So I'm just like sharpening Antoinette, just like muttering to myself.
Hello, Agar.
What's up, Happy?
Oi, where'd you go? Did your bat follow it?
Yeah. Yes, you may follow, and I'll point with the thing. We can just let's go. Put the cat scabbard back and keep walking.
Is he still covered in lube?
He's put his clothes on at this point.
Okay.
Did you explain to us what happened to you, or?
Yeah. So yeah, well, I would have angrily vented it out that I was distracting the guy that I knew was the right guy. Because remember, I failed my perception check. I didn't know that the right guy left.
Yeah.
So after that is explained by Agar, I will just fix my collar. Just okay. My
So
apologies. I'm sorry. It's been a rough night. Let's move forward.
So Oni, you've returned to your vision,
Mm-hmm.
or walking with the group.
Mm-hmm.
Eventually, you'd lead them to the door of the residence that he had entered.
This is bliss.
A pastel-covered building with terracotta tiles.
Do
On
we
top.
want to go in?
Or just
Are the lights on inside?
walk up here and
Go through a window.
Sure.
Stroll
Go for
up
it.
here.
Perception check.
all right.
That one.
And that one.
So it's a 6.
You put your face to the glass, and you breathe, and it fogs up. You can't see through the fog with your breath. You wipe it away, but you still don't see anything.
Alright. Okay. I'm gonna kick the door in.
Okay, give me a strength check.
We don't know whose home this
I
is.
don't give a fuck.
What'd you roll?
That one.
Nat 1. You aim
Breaks his
for the door handle, but you actually catch part of the building. Your knee jams a little bit as the pain reverberates back into your kneecap. Pull your leg back in frustration.
Alright, we'll do it my way.
Wait.
I
What?
don't know who owns
We're
this.
just going to. What the fuck are we doing?
This guy's been spying on us.
Yes.
Felix got stabbed in the back.
Yes.
This is clearly a Rainier thing, even though he's wearing Ganlor Tufts. I'm thinking that the Ganlor Tufts, the Rainier, the Baza, if the Rainier are involved in any way, would like to find out that this is whole conspiracy happening. So either the Ganlor Tufts are being misrepresented, the Rainier are encouraging Ganlor Tufts to take down the Baza, and who's to know what the what's gonna happen to the Yinthors. I played nice twice now. It's not happening anymore. I'm gonna slam my foot down and just with my maul, just smash the door down.
Alright, roll damage and double it.
Roll damage and double it?
Just damage and double it.
Chasing this man. And in one of them.
I get to reroll 2s.
Yes.
So 5 and 6 is 11. Just double the dice or double?
Just the dice.
Just the dice. So 22 plus 5 is 27 points of damage.
And you did have your maul with you.
Yeah, I did. I had my maul and 2 of my head axes.
The maul comes down right on the door handle. It splinters open, and the door kind of folds in half on itself, creaks open to a dark residence. You step inside, and to your left, you see a wall, but behind that is what looks to be a bedroom.
I go in the bedroom.
Perception check.
I'm gonna have Yume fly down onto my head.
Yume
Kind of
returns.
blend in with my white hair.
What is with my rolls tonight? 10.
10. Nothing really stands out. You walk back out. There's another room across from you. Kind of looks to be kind of like a dining, a study rather.
I'm going
With a
in
couple
there.
desks.
I'm going in there to look around as well.
Perception check.
There we go. 21.
21. Nothing really stands out.
Damn it.
No open doors. No opened drawers.
It's all dark, right?
It's dark.
This is just a 1 floor, 1 bedroom.
Yeah, and then there's a small kind of what looks to be like a kitchenette area with a small wood burning stove.
I want to.
And then there's a back door.
Okay, I want to kind of feel to see like how fresh the kitchen stuff has been used, like the stove.
Nothing's been touched.
Okay,
Everything's
Just
cold.
the kitchen stuff. I'm peering through Yume
Really?
on my head.
Inside the room.
Yeah, I'm gonna
Okay.
go in the room, into the building, and I'm gonna start looking for, on the ground floor, things that could be used to, like, go beneath that. Like trapdoors or
Okay,
something
investigation
like
check.
that. So, investigation? Alright, 5.
5. You pull rugs out of the way. There's nothing that really strikes you as unusual.
Perhaps it is trapdoor some other way.
Go on.
As you guys are kind of investigating, prowling through this house,
I wanted to have gone around to the back door, not inside.
Okay. Riley, you
Only
get to
smart one.
Riley, you get to the back door and you notice the door is swinging ever so slightly on its hinges.
Fucking
Guys, he left through the back door.
I gave chase.
You run out.
I run out.
What direction?
Oh, shit. I'm gonna kind of look for like the freshest footprints on the ground to see like maybe.
Cobblestone.
The door is like broken, right?
The back door?
No, the
The front door. Yes. Very broken.
Very, very broken.
The back door is not broken.
No.
Okay. I'll send Yume out that way as I make my way to the front door.
Give me a perception check for you, May.
16.
Scans around, sees a couple people walking.
Mm-hmm.
Nothing
Nothing of note.
Nobody that describes the description you last saw him in.
Or the one that I originally saw him in.
Yeah, neither.
Okay.
A couple random people out and about, but nobody stands out.
Is this a rich area of the town? Or city? Can we tell?
It's on the lower end, but everything's pretty ritzy. But it's on the lower end, yeah.
Riley, please can you come here?
I go there.
This is not his home and the guard broke the door. Can you cast the thing that fixes?
It's a big fucking door.
I know.
I can only fix 1 foot of it. I'll fix the door handle.
Okay. So I'm gonna try and put it together as much as possible.
Okay.
I mean, can I slowly fix 1 foot at a time? That kind of defeats the purpose, though.
You can get it to the point where it's back together. I don't know if it'll be a fully functioning door.
It just needs to have place on wall.
You can get it to that point if you spend a few minutes mending one
Okay,
by
but we
one.
have to leave through the back door because if he touches, it's going to fall apart.
Okay.
Was the bed made or used?
Everything in here is untouched.
Can I go up to the office desk place? Are there any papers inside?
A couple papers, couple books.
Any names on these papers or books?
Give me an investigation check.
Residency, maybe? 16.
16. Nothing particularly stands out. There's one letter seems to be like halfway written, addressed to Jar. G-J-A-R-E.
J-A-R-E.
G-J-A-R-E.
Oh my god. What an asshole.
No last name?
Ganlertoft.
G-J-A-R-E.
Jar.
Yeah. What a
Jer.
fancy boy.
Ganlertoft.
He's the asshole gambler top.
Do I recognize the name?
Give me a history check.
Guys, I found this letter written to a Ganlortoft.
Mm.
And your history?
It's in that one.
Dude,
That one.
that was the box that I used for session 1. Just letting you know.
Are you sure?
Entirely.
No, I've
entirely.
always had this box.
I have been scarred by it.
I cursed it.
Gar, you're
I'm looking around for any stashes of coin.
investigation check.
Is there anything that could be useful to me since I now have nothing?
What do you mean you have nothing?
Oh, now I got nothing. Rolled a
It
2.
was on him.
You guys, this seems to be a pretty inconspicuous residence.
How do you have nothing?
Could be a safe house.
Wouldn't your gold be on your clothing?
Not
Anyway,
really attached to it.
What does the letter say?
Oh, what? I don't know. Something about.
The letter seems to be discussing the new construction that the Ganlertofts are up to
Bunch of boring shit.
in South Baton. But then it kind of trails off.
You know, it would make sense for the Ganlertofts to have a hand in, or rather, more of a hand in this cloak and dagger business. If they are in charge of infrastructure and things of that nature, they know how to make things so that someone can get around secretly, effectively. Perhaps this was ordered in some fashion by the Ganlertof. Well, they say group that is suddenly making friends with Atoji family and doing business with Baza family.
Do families ever ally themselves together to take down other families?
As I understand it, there's very subtle ways in which families mess with one another, and it's very rare. They do work together occasionally. For example, if the Gunlord Turfs needs to build something and make it faster, they'll use Baza magic and telekinesis to kind of help things around, but not really, to my knowledge, at least not out in the open to my knowledge.
I think there's a conspiracy going on.
Yes.
Certainly seems like it.
Yes, I am inclined to agree. And I am not sure that the Ganlertov family is the one to trust at this time.
Do I know, like... Nah, never mind, actually.
But,
So, what would you guys like to do for the rest of the evening?
if I may,
Leave the house.
yes, definitely leave house.
Through the back door.
Yes. We work very hard to keep this front door less damaged. So, we have dinner with the
The lilac.
Lilac Rainier, yes?
Tomorrow night.
So, if this is good idea, I am not sure. We can speak with her about what is happening, what we have experienced in 2 out of 3 of the establishments that she owns.
I don't know
Why?
if that's a good idea, mate.
I don't know if
trust
it's
her?
good.
What we can do is...
Well, this will give us impression.
Yeah, but what we can do is I could probably get in contact with Tristan,
Mhm.
who's the son of the Inthor,
Mm.
and bring this to his attention.
Okay.
Because if this disrupts the peace of the city, which the 5 families are hoping to keep, then this might be something that they'd want to get involved in.
Do the Intor handle security for city?
The guard of the city work together in unison. Each guard works for their family, but together they coordinate to be like the police of the city.
I see. That is complex arrangement, but yes, that seems like good idea.
And that Brea person seems to really want to be up in the ranks. So she might be someone privy to casting out another family if there's a conspiracy going on.
A doji lady. Is that what you...
Yeah.
Can we be walking back to the hotel right now? as
Yeah,
we're
that
having
seems
this
fine to me, yeah.
conversation?
Yeah, you guys are making your way back to the Gears Respite.
Upon us, while we're walking there, I want to pitch an idea to the group. Well, there's at least somebody coming after me. I don't know about the rest of you, how many people you've been seen by, but we might be better off not sleeping at the place that everyone knows we're staying at.
Plus, it's expensive.
Well,
Okay.
I mean, I have an apartment.
Would you mind everybody staying there?
No, not at all. I don't know if somebody will have to sleep on the ground, but
I
sure.
do not mind. Since Felix has been having a bad day, I'll turn back into a dragonborn and put him on my shoulder.
I express gratitude, but not nearly as much as I feel.
That's fair.
By the way, my passive is 15. Just saying.
Okay.
Just
We
saying.
don't really use that.
And I'm also alert.
But
Pay
we
attention.
still have stuff back at the hotel.
Yes,
right?
we still need to go back to Gibbs Respite to pick up our stuff.
Okay.
I'm very upset.
Although I
If
honestly
my sister's
have
looking
all of
into
my
it.
things on me right now.
Me too.
So yeah, I get my short bow back, I believe.
Yep, that's the one you left behind.
That was in my bag.
Oh yeah, that's true.
Or to you,
Okay.
just a bow.
Well,
So you guys have made your way back to the Gears Respite.
picked up our stuff.
You enter inside.
And
The clerk gives you a look. You make your way to your room. As you open the door,
yeah,
there's a note on the floor.
fuck.
I'll pick it up.
Okay. You pick it up.
What does the note say?
The note says, I've arranged a meeting with Lalita Baza. Come to the Arcane Wonders at 4:15 tomorrow.
PM.
Carbon.
Okay. I show it to. I read it out loud and then I go.
Sorry, 4:45.
4:45. I read it out loud and I say to Felix, "Looks like you have your meeting after all."
Beautiful.
I hand it to him.
4:45 gives me just enough time to have that meeting quickly, and then run over for my second.
Yes, with the
It's
vendor.
not just your meeting. You were all invited to the meeting
Okay.
with Delilac. It was a group dinner.
Okay.
Does the name ring a bell to me? Lalita?
Lalita,
Yeah.
give me a history roll. I don't know how much Agar is involved in the social politics of this town, but we're about to find out through the fate of the die.
I would have studied it. Or I would have studied the town. Actually, nope, I didn't study jack shit. I don't know anything about this town.
12.
12.
It's not like my main thing, but I like being informed of
Oh.
my environment, regardless of if it's political or natural.
You know, it's the elder daughter.
The elder daughter. And Ramabaza is the head of the family.
Correct.
Yes. Okay, so we pick up our items. I give the note to Felix, and we make our way to Agad's home.
Is the same lady at the front desk?
Mhm.
I want to walk up, trying to look casual, and slide 5 silver toward her.
Oh, that's great.
Say,
Yes.
have you heard anything weird going on in the city? Unusual?
I have.
Can you tell me?
Yes. It's a very strange phenomenon where people think 5 silver is an acceptable tip.
Yup.
I'm not from here.
It's okay, darling. I'm just pulling your leg.
But really?
No.
Okay. I actually lead the 5 silver this time.
Okay.
Thanks.
I walk them back to the Yinthor estate,
Okay.
where we come into my small 1-bedroom apartment.
You make your way past the conservatory, the botanical gardens that looms up to your left. Large, lush greenery
This
off in
beautiful.
the distance. Make your way to Agar's small but cozy abode.
Dwarf size.
Dwarf size. Dwarf appropriate abode. As Oni ducks through the door frame.
Yes.
Was my place broken into?
No.
Thank God.
Is there anything you'd like to do before bed?
I'm gonna.
Already kind of started dozing off on top of Oni's head. Just like resting my chin on his head.
Oh, I forgot he was there.
How big is my bed? Nah, I sleep in my bed. Make yourselves at home. There's a couch.
There's a couch and floor.
There's a couch and floor. Sorry.
I will take the floor. Do you mind if I cast snare spell at in case anyone used to break in?
Feel free.
Okay. I believe I can have multiple snare spells up. Let me just make sure.
We'll go with yes for now.
Okay.
So you cast the spells.
Yeah, I'll cast the spell right at the entrance of the door and at the foot of any windows that he might have.
Okay.
I can only cast up to 3, so I'll cast 3 of them.
What floor are we on?
First floor.
So everything in the
Oh,
basement
that's right,
is
that's
pretty much one level.
I'll look out the window.
Okay.
See anything?
Perception check.
Person, place.
Yeah, I want to kind of like
Natural 20?
Natural 20.
take a look, see if there's anything suspicious around my apartment.
You take a look. Something moves in the bushes, but then a bird flutters. A night bird.
17.
A night bird?
17.
Oh, an owl!
Nothing stands out. Owls are night birds!
They are.
So are kakapos.
Okay, I go to sleep on the couch.
Okay. You guys find rest. Wake up the next morning. Still a bit exhausted from the adrenaline of the previous night, but you're fully restored.
I'm waking up before everyone.
Okay.
And I'm putting on my work leathers because it's my first day back. I have a training session with CT at the conservatory.
Oh, it's your first day back at work?
Yeah, today's where I'm like heading. The end of my week vacation is off. But yeah, so I'm putting on my leathers and getting my armor and all, packing my armor up in my stuff and like.
Is there
getting my
anything?
weapons.
So you would know based on your schedule that you're scheduled to be with CT for like sort of the first half of the day from like 9 to 2 or 3.
Yeah.
Is there anything you'd like to do or say to the group before you part ways?
I'm scarfing down some bacon. So, well, make yourselves at home. Help yourself to the food and drink that I've got. Try not to make it more messy than it is. If you want to clean up, it'd be great. But no, well, make yourselves at home. I'll be at the conservatory. If you want to join me, feel free to. We'll show you around, introduce you to CT properly, and I'll be out about 3. But given this, we can probably talk to her and see, because she is in charge. Actually, now that I think about it, she is in charge of the conservatory and works pretty closely with Tristan. She does have certain interests for the family's well-being. She might be interested in hearing about this potential conspiracy.
If you want to tell her and you trust that is fine, I suppose that is fine.
I would trust her with my life.
Okay, so we will have meeting with Kargrin after you are done. Meet us at Baza's Arcane Wonders at 4:45.
Right, fair. Well, I mean, I was there one to know. You
I-
mean
I
like
know
it
where.
says on the note?
Yes, exactly like
Okay,
that.
perfect.
Say as you're walking out, I'll say, "All right, I'll clean your apartment, but do me a favor, while you're out, try to score me some leather. I lost mine last night.
Yeah, I'll see what I can do, mate.
Appreciate it.
You are also lacking in your sword.
Yeah, feel like I'm kind of a little lacking on the regalia. I'm also a bit lacking on the coin for the time being. It might take me a while to get back to where I was.
I'm gonna give him 100 of my gold.
Oh, well, thank you.
Agar, that is, you have lost a lot of gold.
I've lost about 400 gold collectively between everything, but my mate was in trouble, got stabbed, and I wasn't there to help him. It's the least I can do. Get yourself equipped with as much as you can. I'm sorry I didn't have more. I would have given you more if I hadn't lost it all at the hotel at the casino.
It's fine. As soon as as soon as my BAMS check comes in, I'll be able to pay you back easily.
How do you get paid?
In gold.
No, I meant like, what is the process? How does it arrive to you? You know what? You can tell me later. For now, let us get you equipped so you do not die.
What is that? I'm assuming it's just cash on delivery. We'll see.
So if they find you, then you get paid. But if they do not find you, then you cannot get paid.
I think he means when he completes his mission, mate.
Okay.
Oh,
So you guys part ways. Agar, you go into the conservatory where you can tell they're making preparations for tonight's event. The Yinthors are putting on a display
It's a Friday.
where they're going to reveal the new enclosure that they've been
right.
working on.
It is a Friday.
And you have actually not been privy to what's going on with this new enclosure. But you're scheduled to meet CT at the bestiary. And you go and you find her there. She's already there. She's just kind of standing out, looking over the railing, kind of lost in thought. She sees you come.
Good morning.
Ah, the bearded scar.
Howdy.
Worse now that you're here.
Isn't that always how it goes?
How are you here? And her tail kind of flicks a little bit.
How am I what?
her tail.
How am I
flicks.
here?
Her tail flicks.
No. What did she say? How am I here? I
How
walked
are you?
here.
How are you?
I'm good. Long night, actually. Something to talk about later, maybe. What do you need me to do right now?
Well, I thought today might be best to train you on the new beast we've acquired.
I wasn't involved in this acquisition.
Not in this one. During your time off.
That's true. What'd you get?
Quite the large one.
I like large.
Let's go study it.
I follow her.
Okay, you take off. This is gonna happen off camera.
Okay, this is happening on.
Yay!
For reasons.
For reasons!
Okay?
Cool.
The three of you, what would you like to do?
Let us go shopping for this one.
Yeah, please. I would appreciate some company/backup.
Easy
Hey.
enough. You go find the Itoji Armory,
Did you want?
and
to
as you're
go
walking
shopping?
there,
Shouldn't the kids section be cheaper?
I don't know if I don't think it's quite the same size, but we can see.
Cool.
Actually, before we stop off at the armory, stop at the Itoji jeweler's place. I have some cup.
Oh yeah, it's been a
Oh,
while.
yeah.
That's true. You remember so much.
okay? So you want to do that before or after?
Well, before, if you already have the book up, either way, but
Priorities,
before,
bro.
I guess.
He
Yeah.
needs to go before.
Yeah, we'll do it first, just so I can try to get in their good graces.
Okay. So you walk in there, and the person that was helping you there isn't currently working, but you walk in, and there's a nice display case made of glass with small gems as kind of samples of what they have actually in the back. A person walks up to you, says, "Hello, what can we do for you?"
Afternoon. I placed an order last evening, and I was told to come by today to pick it up.
Okay, and the name was?
It was yesterday morning. Felix Felice.
Ah, yes, we have it right here, and he pulls out a package for you. He slides it
All right.
over to you.
Both in here?
Yeah, as you open it up, there are 2 flasks
Yeah.
in there. One
Yeah,
much nicer than the other.
Right, yeah, I'm not letting them see either.
Okay.
So yeah, I'm going to just kind of tuck them away and say, thank you so much. I would give you a nice tip, but I had much money stolen from me last night. So my apologies, but I did my best to pay largely up front.
I'll walk over to
Of course.
and I'll put down 5 gold.
Thank you, Oni. You're a hero to me. I appreciate you.
He takes it.
Thank you.
A pleasure.
I'm
Thank you.
staring wide-eyed, and I pull out my miniature dragon skull. And I skip up to the counter,
Okay.
and I put it down.
What is this?
Can you give this eyeballs?
Oh.
We can give it gems.
Yeah, like gem eyeballs.
Oh, thank God. Oh,
I was
darling, you
confused too.
scared me.
Yes, that was very
This
strange.
isn't the eyeball store.
No, it is
Next
not.
Do you have eyeball store?
We can do that.
Another.
Okay.
What kind of precious stone would you like? We've got gems, emeralds, all sorts of
Do you have cat's eyes?
cat's eyes.
What? This is not eye store.
It's a real stone, y'all.
It is.
Did
I'm
you
not familiar.
study
It is a real
No,
stone.
definitely
Moe's
not.
hardness scale when you were younger?
Not even a little.
They humor you and say yes. We have cat's eyes.
Okay, how much?
How big?
Big enough to fit in the hole, like such.
It is big.
Is that big?
To fit in the skull.
However big the eyeball hole is on the skull.
Custom work. Very very delicate manners. Not very big though. 30 gold.
Okay, but if you break this, my life will be over.
We will take care of it.
Okay. I give her... Now? Gold? Now?
Yeah, pay up front.
Here's all the gold.
Give her the money. Probably a day or so. If you're lucky, maybe tonight, but best chance tomorrow.
Here's this thing. My luck is in that thing, so I'm probably not going to be lucky until I get it back.
That's quite the quandary.
So
I
tomorrow.
know, right? Shit. But you'll be lucky.
We will, and maybe that luck will make us finish sooner.
I should probably charge you. Okay.
Okay, so you guys leave the store.
I like Louise.
You make your way to the Atoji Armory.
Mhm.
Inside, there's a couple of
It's like the highest compliment.
gruff humans within. What are you looking for? We can just speed through this.
Like a nice one.
Studded leather armor and a rapier.
A sweet version, yeah.
Okay, studded leather. That'll cost you
That's all right.
65 gold.
Oh gosh.
Everything's
That's the
jacked
best
up
light
here.
armor, right? Yeah, studded leather. Yep.
I will help you purchase it.
And how much for the rapier?
35.
35.
Oh, perfect. That's
That's
what he gave you.
You're 10 short.
right. So
I
tell you
can
what.
help. I
I'm
will
gonna do
help.
like what was that?
I will help you.
Actually, no, that's exactly
That's what
100.
you need.
Yes.
65 and 35, that's 100.
Yep.
It's 100 gold.
That's all lost.
It is fine. I made a lot more at casino like you taught me. I will give you 100 gold for this.
The fuck? Everybody wants to give him his money.
He was
He
robbed
was
and then
stabbed.
stabbed. And
I was robbed! And I can stab myself!
Yes, but
You're buying all this for me,
I will. Yes.
Oni.
How our
Thank
friendship
you.
has grown.
It is fine. Don't worry.
I appreciate you. Thank you.
Thank you, and you're welcome.
You guys have this moment in the middle of this armory where this guy kind of walks over with his take your armor and go.
Thank you. So I guess I'll take it.
Thank you. So yeah, I take it away. I say, shit. Okay. I'll be right back. And I go scampering off, and I want to find a flower shop.
Oh,
Takes you a little while, but you come back with flowers.
Oh yeah, I want a beautiful, it's like black and cerulean bouquet.
oh, like me.
I don't know if they have black flowers, but we'll say
Like,
yes.
this is-
Dark
Yeah.
purple.
Yeah, you come back with a bouquet of black and cerulean flowers.
We're so sweet to each other.
He was
So
just
Sickening.
I hand the flowers up to Oni, and I'll fish around in my shirt, and I'll pull out of the flask that I had made for Riley and say, "This is long overdue, but I apologize for being an ass when we first met. You have proven yourselves kind to me, and it does not go unnoticed. So I wanted to give you both tokens of appreciation and say thank you."
Oh.
That is very nice.
Thank
of
you. Hey, Riley, you want a trade? I'm Riley. Fuck.
You're right.
What's wrong with me? Hey, Oni,
Yes.
you want a trade?
So rude.
Okay. Okay.
Thank you.
Thank you, Felix. Those are very nice flowers.
They are.
I'll examine the flask.
It's got my little poem on it.
It's got a description there.
Sorry, I was a jerk. That was just for work.
Oh, this is in reference to when we met, when you were being
Yeah.
a jerk. Oh, that
I
makes
was
sense.
being less than pleasant, and I apologize for that.
Yes, that is very nice of you. Thank you.
I wanted to get you something better, but I couldn't really think of much that you might want.
Well, I enjoy flasks as well.
Anything
So-
else you want to do? About an hour and a half has passed. 10:30, 11 in the morning.
Oh, can I go to a general store? I need thieves' tools.
Okay.
I lost so much stuff, guys.
You buy thieves' tools.
Easy enough. You go there, you make the purchase, and it costs
Okay.
way more than you expected to.
Yeah.
Can I try to haggle?
You can try. Just give me a persuasion check. Where's thieves' tool?
It's gonna be
27.
and 27. Yeah, like next couple of pages. Adventuring gear, I believe.
Yeah, you can haggle them down
Yeah.
to 25 gold.
Okay.
From what?
That's the normal price.
Oh.
Okay. That's 75 left, because you guys are great. I'll be in the casino if you need me.
The casino?
Yeah. And get my money back.
Before I go in to see the creature, I want to ask CT, like, did you hear about the transmutation circle, transportation, teleportation, whatever,
Magic stuff for the
bazaar?
Yeah,
Did
yeah.
you hear about the destruction of that?
I heard it's a bit unsettling.
It's not an easy thing to do.
It's gonna crumble the family.
Any ideas who might be behind it?
All of them.
Could be sick of the Yinthor being in charge, yeah?
I mean, who wouldn't want the Bazas in charge?
Yeah. True. They're sick of the Baza being second up. So you think the Gamlovtovs, the Atoji, and the Rainier are all involved in it?
Collectively? God no, their heads are way too big for each other. They fit in the same room.
True. That's very true.
You kidding me? No, pay attention.
Okay. Right.
You can pick up the conversation between
Yeah.
lessons. Is there anything else you want to ask?
Do Gamlovtovs hire a lot of half-elves and elves?
I mean, I don't know that I would know. I would imagine as an as needed basis.
Right. There was somebody spying on us. You remember my mates from the other night?
She takes a moment, kind of puts her finger to her lips. And
I retell what happened last night.
I better have made an impression.
unconsciously, she starts like running her hand along her horns, which curl back and then crisscross behind her head as her long, dark brown hair is braided down to her waist. She's kind of like, her finger flicks off. Been spied on.
I retell everything that happened last night.
The fuck for? You ain't that special.
What I'm saying. And then I retell what happened with Dreyfus and Cartwright and the town.
You've had a complicated vacation.
It's been eventful, for sure. Not much rest. But then again, when am I ever looking for rest?
I can keep my eyes and ears open, but nothing immediately strikes me as obvious about this situation.
Alright. I'll see if I can gather some information and find out from my mates with the Itoji. We have a Colosseum event today, right?
The Colosseum is closed for today because we're hoping to attract as much attention to our event in the gardens tonight. As we unveil the new enclosure and everyone can feast their eyes on this beast.
What time will that be?
Suppose people will start assembling around 8, but then the event won't start until sometime after 9.
It's a good time for us.
We'll get a word out to my mates in the Itoji and see what's up. Have them come as well. Everybody should be invited.
Everyone should be invited. To be clear, we're unveiling the new enclosure. There's not going to be a battle tonight.
No, that's fair. That's
Okay.
fine. No, oh, you haven't forgotten.
No, I haven't. Something tells me you carry a grudge.
Oh, that red beard man. You don't threaten them, dwarf, with shaving him.
No, you don't.
I'll get back to him. I'll definitely get back to him.
Maybe one day you'll get back the bastard that gave you this.
Yeah, one day maybe. We'll see. Anyway, so about the stool of an animal when you're tracking.
Oh my god.
You gotta
You guys go into detail.
go back into the lesson.
3 of you, anything else?
I'm eyeing the flowers. Yeah.
You look
I
sad.
forgot also, I wanted you to think of a dagger. What's dagger costing?
I'm being subtle about it, I suppose.
Poor DM.
But I'm not good. at
Dagger. 2 gold.
that. I think it'd
Cool.
be your passive.
That's fine.
Is it usually
We
one?
don't really use that.
I was up to you.
It's 2,
Well,
but
that's up to him.
Well,
Do I see this?
see what? What happened here?
that I'm eyeing the
He's eyeing the
flowers.
flowers.
Sure.
Alright. I take one blue one out and I give him the bouquet back.
Thank you. I'll give her the flask.
I take the flask back.
You put it in the flask.
Y'all are so rude.
Flowers don't really grow too much where I am from.
You
This
trade
is nice.
gifts.
Mm.
I feel validated because I know now that I gave the right gift to Odie.
Okay, alright, fair enough. Yeah, okay, that's cool.
He's Oni.
Yeah.
I know!
He's just unaware.
But you
Yeah.
wanted to trade gifts. It's like
Exactly.
rude.
It's don't you worry about it. You're not there.
You don't understand their relationship.
That's
Yeah.
fair. That's fair, I don't.
Mm.
I'm learning about animal stool.
Yeah.
You are.
I've
quite a
never
large
seen
stool.
these flowers
It's a large
before. They
stool.
do not grow where I am from.
I like to hunt the
They're
big
very
things.
nice.
I don't think black flowers grow anywhere.
That makes them extra special.
You should probably put them in the water or else they're going to die.
Mm.
You can dip it in canal water.
Yeah. If there's
You can dip the flask
I'm
in
gonna-
canal water.
cast Ray of Frost on the floor and kind of chip to make it a bowl. We put some water in there and put the flowers in.
Okay.
Nice.
It's quite hot in the Batons, so that'll survive.
Yeah, I mean,
For
if
a
it
while.
doesn't last too long, that's fine. I'll figure it out.
There's wet paper towel.
You walk with it like melting in your hands, but it's a very sweet moment.
If I can lightly recast, I'll do.
Is it a cantrip?
Yeah,
Yeah, it's a
Sure.
cantrip.
cool. I'll do that.
You can keep it going every time it like
Yeah,
begins to peter out.
I'll just keep doing that.
I can see so much fan art here.
Yes, please depict everything we're doing.
As this 7 foot tall dragonborn, black scales, armor, weapons, miscolored scars, is just having this very sweet moment with these black and blue flowers, and he's gently coalescing ice around them.
It's very nice.
That actually makes a pretty awesome fan art.
Smell good too.
Somehow he seems both more and less intimidating.
It's fun. Yeah. So I don't think there's anything else that we need to do. Yeah.
Mm.
Oh, have I received my thing from my writing?
Right.
Yeah.
Yeah, so actually as you're walking, you feel a little flutter in your pouch. You can feel the parchment.
I'm gonna reach in to grab it.
Okay. You reach in, and you get your letter back from Mr. O'Malley.
Just hold the thing in one hand and. Should I read it out loud?
It's up to you.
I'm not there. I want to know what Rip has to
Did
say.
you notice you reading?
I'm not subtle about anything.
I would like literally jump like, oh, is that a Rip O'Malley?
Yes, it is.
Oh, what's it say?
Okay. He says, "Hey Oni, your call mate. Okay. Guard's a decent fellow. Don't know Felix, but if he is a Banff, then he's probably good too. Hope you're well." That is all. Okay. So your
Okay.
call mate. I had asked him for advice.
Oh.
What does your call mate mean? Mate is what he calls people, but
What
He
advice
talked
did you
about
ask
me.
him for?
yes, I inquired. I inquired about information sharing, and he says that Agar is a decent fellow, and he does not know you. But if you are Banff, then you are probably good too. And then he
I
hopes
got a
that
seal of approval from Rip O'Malley. Like, do you not understand? This is a legend. He said I was okay.
Probably yes.
okay.
Yeah. That is good.
I'm very excited.
Okay.
So he's just saying it's up to you.
Oh. Okay.
Your decision.
Very good then. Okay. We will see how the day goes then. Okay. You are probably good. Well, I know you. You are fine. You're good.
I'm okay.
Oh, you are good. Well, so far.
Okay. About 3 o'clock in the afternoon rolls around and CT puts her hands on your shoulder. Gar. It's been a long day. You made a fair bit of progress. Why don't you go
Thanks.
home?
Sounds good. We've got responsibilities now and things to keep track of.
Will you be there tonight?
At the unveiling.
Yeah.
Absolutely. I've got a dinner with Delilah Rainier.
Ooh, aren't you special?
Absolutely. Best of the best, aren't I?
God, the Rainiers must be dropping their standards.
Or upping them. Right, so I'm meeting with Delilah Rainier tonight for dinner at what time?
7.
7. So it shouldn't be too long, and I'm assuming, given the advertisement that's been happening for this, everyone's will be there, so we might as well just walk here to the unveiling anyway.
Fair enough. Well, I will be behind the scenes, but enjoy.
Sounds good. If you need anything, let me know.
Will do.
Alright, see you tonight, boss.
You part ways with her.
And we'll, of course, make our way to Baza's Arcane Hunters.
Yeah, I'm making my way to Basel because that's the last thing we heard.
Okay. Do you guys get there early or like right on time?
I mean, we would probably
Yeah,
get
we'll be
there
there early.
closer to on time, but slightly early.
Okay.
Yeah, I try to get there early, especially because I'm going to be trying to not let this drag on very much.
Okay.
I don't want it to run into my other plans.
You walk in, and Cargrin sees you. Oh! Moment of recognition, he walks up to you. So you got my note.
Yes.
Yeah, I appreciate it. Thank you.
It's it's not Rama, but it's the best I could do. And
Your best is more than adequate. Thank you. Sincerely, I was very worried about this, and you are saving the day.
well, let's try and make this count. Lolita's a bit. She's straight with the business. She doesn't toy around much.
That is helpful. I like this.
In a hurry, so that will look into our advantage.
She's not quite the schmoozer.
That is good.
So, shall we make our way there?
Yes.
Okay.
I have my ball. Do you have something I can put this in? It is difficult to continue this.
Sure. And he goes into the back, and he comes back out after a second with an empty glass vase. He's wiping it with a rag, and he's like, "Well, we usually put our chemicals in here, but hopefully it doesn't kill it."
Okay.
Who gave you the flowers?
Felix.
Oh.
He was very
That's me.
nice.
He helped me get some of my gear back. So
Great.
it was a long overdue apology anyway.
As you guys are walking over, Cargren, this older human with dark hair and graying sides and years of self-guilt burned into his wrinkles.
I'm looking for the wolf.
You don't see the wolf, but you do see that he's wearing the bracer. So have you seen Dreyfus?
No, I assumed you have. Have you not?
I mean, he's been busy with the translocator, but I don't know. You guys strike me as the type to poke your noses in places.
Yes, I would like to know about the incident with the translocator.
It's a complicated incident.
So I hear.
I'm eyeing the gauntlet.
These are nice flowers, don't you think?
Supposed to give it back
Oh,
today.
they're beautiful.
Yes.
You guys make your way to a larger building with nice, tall, open windows. The outside is surrounded by grass hedges, and in the corner of this estate, you see a one second. You see a amber-skinned gnome sitting at a table, going through some papers, and she's making notes, and she seems to be arranging some, shuffling through others, moving around. And next to her are two individuals, one of which is a half-orc. He's got a bald head, dark green skin, long white, thin and wispy beard, almost like semi-transparent. He's got wrinkled skin, and on his back he has a rucksack with just tons of books, and the books are chained to him, to his rucksack.
Nice.
And he's kind of swaying a little bit, and as he sways, you can hear the chains jingle. Next to him is a dwarf with just thick, calloused, almost a calloused face, if you could imagine one. Just a rough-looking guy, kind of a broad nose.
Worse than a guard?
On par with
Okay.
a gar. And he has thick, calloused hands, and his hands are wrapped with spiked gloves on them. And they're just kind of standing back behind Lolita.
Is he holding something?
No.
It's crazy.
No weapons at his side.
And we are told that is Lolita.
Yeah, and then Cargren comes up. As you guys are approaching,
Real
Cargren's
quick,
like,
before we like go into the room, I want to ask Cargan, like, how was it getting acquainted with the wolf? Do you feel better about it, mate?
bittersweet. I enjoy having part of the town with me, but part of me feels like the wolf was a spirit guardian of the town. It was meant to protect the town. Now that it's with me, there's really nothing to protect. I just around the shop all day.
It can still carry a purpose. If you want me to take him back. I know you said you weren't sure if you wanted to keep him.
Can I have another day with him?
Absolutely, mate.
Just to be sure about this.
Sure. I will let you know as well. The bears. They're fucking dead. I'll see to that personally.
Agar, that's... You don't have to take on that mission.
He wants it. And I know he wants it. And I want to help him.
I appreciate the sentiment.
I'll do it with him. Only then.
Fair enough.
Cool.
Fair enough.
Okay.
Subtle.
As you guys are approaching, Cargren kind of turns around and kind of he's walking backwards, talking with you guys. Okay, so these are Lolita's two bodyguards. Don't get on her bad side. Best not to address them at all. Oh, also, she doesn't know you're coming. And he turns around and
You said
and now you guys are like within 15 feet of her. She looks up. Cogran, good day. Can I do something for you? Yes, Lady Baza. I was knew you'd be here working on the ledgers, and I just thought I'd come and check in, see if I could offer any help. No, Cogran, not much help.
Do we hear this?
And yeah, you guys are standing right next to her, and you look up, and she looks up, and you see a very kind of like round-featured gnome with amber skin. Her linens are covered in a pattern of bright red flowers, so it's kind of orange with bright red flowers on them. But she's quickly going through her ledger. She like keeps looking back at the numbers and scratching things out and going through.
I want to like push Felix forward.
Yeah. I will definitely step forward, and also just to be on record, I at some point in the day have cleared the mustache off my face.
I assumed as much. I assumed.
Yeah.
That's
Cogran, I
usually
don't need your assistance, but I see what you have company.
As she acknowledges you, I will give a very deep bow and say, good afternoon, madam.
Join him in that.
My name is Felix Tuesday, and I was wondering if you might have a moment for the Emerald Isles to bend your ear.
The Emerald Isles. What business do I have with the Emerald Isles?
None yet. Hope to create new. The Emerald Isles is looking to expand their alliances, and we are here to speak with your family to see if they might be interested in any powers that the Isles may be able to extend to.
She looks down at her notes, looks back up, kind of eyes Cogran, gives him a bit of a sneer. I'm listening. What's your offer?
The Emerald Isles. I am an ambassador for the king, and I've been sent here to offer you whatever the Emerald Isles can do to be of assistance, be it trade routes, textiles, assistance in any way that your family may find value. There are a great many magic wielders. We are simply here to see what you may find of use and see what you may offer of use.
The Baza family is not currently looking to expand their business. We're quite comfortable where we are.
In Gnomish, I'd like to say something, if you don't mind me jumping in there, Felix.
Fine.
I will say...
Felix would probably cut you off if he could, but he doesn't speak Gnomish.
Fair. In Gnomish, I say to Lilita, right? Lalita, okay. Sorry, I do not mean to interrupt your conversation, but it is a good pleasure to meet a gnome. It has been some time. We had business with Dreyfus, and we happened upon a unfortunate event regarding the translocator. I would very much like to assist you with this. I am a starting out wizard, and it would mean a lot to me to be able to assist you in this matter.
A Gnomish speaking dragonborn, she replies in Gnomish.
My master was very powerful and good man. He was a gnome.
It's quite surprising.
Perhaps that can be added to the
You know Dreyfus?
I don't know much. He is a strange man, but he entrusted
For
us.
the first time, you see her lips kind of smirk up for a second, but it goes straight back to deadpan stare.
but he gave us mission to acquire some kind of scroll for him, and we
This
did.
must
so.
be part of his blasted research.
This is all in Gnomish, right?
Yeah, this is all in Gnomish.
Yeah, I'm standing like power stance, arms behind my back, legs spread, just waiting for my turn to speak.
Perhaps if the Emerald Isles cannot provide some assistance to you right now, this can be the assistance that they provide to allow for some kind of deal to emerge.
I don't know exactly what you're looking for or what you can offer, but should there be something you need, I suggest you speak with Dreyfus directly. I've got many things to take care of, and the translocator being destroyed, and she looks down at her ledgers. Things have quickly become very, very problematic.
And
Well, madam. Oh wait, no, I still don't.
yeah,
No
I
conversation.
She looks up.
in common, I'll say, I am sorry to have interrupted again, but please consider that to be in addition to anything that this very good man Felix is willing to offer.
Why the charity?
Well,
Oh, did you tell it about last night?
In common,
Yeah, this is in common now.
I will, with a bit more confidence, just, madam, begging upon not charity. We look to strike an arrangement. I understand that you have had, let's say, some sort of arcane sabotage in the last week or so. The Emerald Isles has many powerful mages. They would be able to assist you if you were to strike an alliance with them.
Our whole family is built on magic. Did you know
There's an
that?
entire kingdom based on that. Did I know that? Of my research of the people that I'd be coming up against?
vaguely.
That you tell me how much you studied. That's your call.
Yeah, Felix would have definitely, because Felix is trying really hard.
Seems to be
Felix
like
cares
really
about his
diligent.
job.
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay.
Super
Then yeah.
diligent.
Yeah. You would have known.
Yeah. I'll try to surprise her with one of the, like, pamphlet fun facts that I read.
She's unimpressed by your pamphlet fun fact.
Yeah.
There are many kinds of magic. I understand conjuration is a very special kind, but having multiple inputs on this can be helpful, and perhaps the assistance does not need to be on the arcane side, but finding the source of this problem.
What do you
Okay.
need? We can do it.
She slides her papers to the side, puts down her quill. What do I need?
Mhm.
I need to find out who disrupted a translocator. How we're going to make up for the shipments that should have been coming in. How we're going to make up for the shipments that should have been going out. How we're going to maintain our placement as the second in the hierarchy of Baton.
A powerful ally could assist you in doing that. And a powerful ally is here extending an olive branch in an attempt for mutual growth.
I grow weary of your promises. Come back with a sign of good faith, and we'll talk.
I give a deep bow, say, never mind then,
Oh,
and I turn to walk away.
Be off. Cogrin, we will talk.
in Gnomish, I'll say it was great pleasure to speak with you. I hope you will reconsider the parameters in which you will accept our help. I would still very much like to be involved in this.
She goes back to her notes and she replies in Gnomish. Should you return, do so with good faith and without the little one.
Shit.
I'll give a deep bow and turn around.
Okay. At this point, it's about. That didn't really last
No,
too
it was
long.
Pretty short,
long.
yeah.
It's about 5-10.
Did we?
Actually, it took you about half an hour to get there. 10 minutes. It's about 5:45.
Cool.
Did we?
What is this?
Oh shit! And we're meeting. Oh no, wait, at 7.
Yeah.
Did you
Yeah.
tell her about last night?
No, I did not tell her about last night. Why?
Fuck her anyway.
Did
She
that to do
was
something.
very unpleasant. I know King Pitt would just have nothing to do with it anyway. Let's just go ahead and toss the Buzzer family out.
Some great diplomacy you got going on there, man.
Yes, I approached her very kindly and respectfully. I offered to help her with her current problem, even though she's about to fall from power.
Yeah, she's a bit bitchy.
So,
A little bit.
she's fallen off a cliff. I extend my hand to help her up, and she yells, "Fuck you." Okay, fine, you can fucking fall.
Cargrant steps up and he puts his hand up. Please, please, please. I implore you not to have that impression of her. She cuts to the chase, and in all honesty, what did you offer her, and what proof of it?
It's a fair point.
Maybe she's just freaking out, man.
It is.
That's fine. That's what diplomacy is. Diplomacy is having cordial conversations with people. And honestly, we have other offers.
That's fair.
I understand that she's stressed, but if a friend comes out and extends a hand to help, whether you're cutting to the chase or not, there's no excuse for being.
Well, right now
Felix.
she's part of the only family on this freaking place that's not trying to fuck us over. Except the Yinburs.
And
So far.
she's also in a vulnerable position, mate. I think she'd take this as an opportunity to be, from other people, to be screwed over.
To be fair,
Right.
Felix, you approached as a stranger. You're not friends.
Yeah, and whose fault was that? She didn't know we were coming.
She wouldn't have taken the meeting had she known.
Yeah, Christ.
Look, we all fuck up. We all do. I have plenty of times. But we make amends for it and apologize and say we were wrong.
Maybe she'll do that next time.
They are very nice flowers. So, she did not like you, but I get impression based on that she is type who likes actions more than words. I am not sure what it is that she would like, but perhaps some sort of. No, that is too much.
Point of clarification. When she said the 4 things that she needs, was that in common or gnomish? That was replying to me in common, right?
Yeah.
You don't know what she needs? She
No,
said
I.
4 things.
Yes, but
The
what
only thing
action
do is
can
the
we
first
take?
One. The first one, we find out who did the whole translocator destroying thing.
Okay. So we figure out who did this, and that will put us in Baza good grace, and perhaps you will speak with Rama Baza after that. That being said, how do we get started on that? Also, she told me in Gnomish, does Kargan speak Gnomish? Okay. That if we need anything, we should speak with Dreyfus.
I'll speak with Dreyfus, but look, my job is not to offer anything in specific. My job is to find out whether or not the family is someone that the Emerald Isles would like to do business with. And I don't think King Pitt would have any interest in her.
Okay.
Like, is she really hot? Unless she's really hot.
Maybe not in one way.
She's cute, but just by looking at her and through your short interaction with her demeanor, you sense appearances are not her priority.
Yeah, King Pitt would not. Yeah, King Pitt's not going to tolerate that.
But what if the person who destroyed the translocator is the same person that's doing stuff to us.
It's possible. And if we have the ability to, and we have the downtime, sure, I will happily try to right the wrongs that have been presented. But I feel like we're going really far out of our way to just show a sign of good faith. And that's just, it's asking a lot for a little.
Okay, that is fair. I still would very much like to find out about who did that to the translocator, and
Sure.
it would mean a lot to me to be able to converse with and have a free trade of information with Baza family.
It's about.
All right.
You guys would know that your dinner's at 7, and to get around town, you have to take canals and walk. It's about a 45-minute journey, and it's 5:45.
Damn. Let's go.
And there now.
Yeah.
So you have half an hour to
I think
kill.
we're having this conversation as we're going.
Right, and I wanna be aware of where you're heading, what direction, towards the venom, or somewhere else.
Yeah, towards the venom.
Yeah.
I will spend 10 gold at the Baz's Arcane Wonders to get another set of supplies for casting Find Familiar in case I need to.
Okay.
Cool.
Okay.
Oh wait, it would be a discounted, right? So it was,
Yeah.
So 9 gold.
yeah. I'm excited about it.
Basically, my whole ending of that argument was just be like, okay, if it's important to Oni, fine.
Dragon smile.
Do we have to be fancy?
Oh,
It would help, yeah.
I did change on my way back and polish my armor.
Are you coming fully armed to meet the daughter of the Rainier family at a fancy establishment?
Not fully armed, but I do have my maul and Antoinette and Elizabeth.
You're bringing your maul, a giant hammer,
It's a big hammer.
to dinner.
I mean,
Always gotta be
sometimes it's
prepared.
legal, right?
I wear it as a sign of pride and
Hint, hint.
stuff.
Hint, hint.
Yeah. I mean, I don't bring my sword or my shield. And I guess I'll leave my light crossbow.
Well, you're coming armored.
Yeah, I'm coming armored. I'm gonna try and put like nice cloths over it, like a big, nice fancy cloak if I can.
Okay.
Yeah,
I'll buy one.
I'm taking my maul. I'm taking my maul and my two.
Doesn't make any sense.
Well, I mean, we have people spying on us and stuff.
I know, but you have your axes. Like, you have other weapons.
Yeah, but I only have 2 hand axes, a great axe, and
That's
a maul.
Do you, bro?
You guys make your way out to the front of the entrance of the R Venom. And it's just a nice, fancy V, and the V extends upwards. This is wrought iron, and then the wrought iron appears to like drip liquid into kind of like a martini shaped
cool.
cup.
Can I disguise self?
There is a what looks to be a guard out front. I'm presuming you're going to disguise self before entering.
Yeah.
Yeah. What would you like to disguise as?
I'm just fancy. It's fine. We don't have to go into it.
Okay.
I guess it's just a huge pea coat equivalent, what I'm wearing.
I'll take my never-ending tube of hair gel and style my hair.
What's the damage to my gold there?
For
For my huge fancy pea coat?
5 gold.
5 gold, cool, we're good.
Okay.
10 gold.
As you approach,
Is your computer dead?
No.
the guard kind of eyes you all up and down. You're a bit early.
Oh.
You're a bit.
Out of respect.
He looks at you with your maul. Probably should leave that with me.
I immediately start. I hand him my new rapier.
Rapiers are fancy.
I take my maul and take care of it, mate.
It's pretty nice.
Polished it myself.
Puts it down. Nice drinking horn.
Thank you, mate.
You guys enter, and inside the building is dimly lit with candles at the center of each table. There are also lanterns hung along the walls, kind of from the ceiling, dangling. There are various servers walking by with platters of food as a couple people sit quietly and eat, clinking their glasses, cheersing. As you look around, the drink of choice seems to be this deep blue liquid in a martini glass.
That's what I wanted.
One of the servers points you over to a booth that's kind of tucked away in its own corner, slightly removed from everyone else. You can tell it's kind of a special spot.
Can I give him both my hand axes too?
I'm assuming.
Yeah, sure.
You guys make your way up there. Server comes by, starts laying down napkins.
Round of the blue, please, for everybody. And one for a guest yet to arrive.
We have that taken care of.
Thank you.
Of course they do.
He comes back. He turns around. You guys did get there like 15 minutes early.
Yeah.
So you guys are sitting there chit-chatting. They bring you these blue martini glasses with blue liquid that has carbonated fizzes within it. And there seems to be like a cherry type of fruit bobbing in the drink.
Swig it all in one thing. It's like, tasty.
Guys, we're such dweebs for being here so early.
What is doing?
Us, now, right now.
So it is someone who arrives early.
Do you still have the flowers with you?
No, this is martini now.
Oh, okay. This is martini now.
Yes.
Flowers. Martini.
Well, I
Flowers.
suppose it's...
They bring you various plates of like breads and cheeses and
the amuse-bouche.
finely cut meats.
I do not want to break glass. Is there something... I assume this is acceptable? Okay. I will try very hard.
You have to strawberry.
Felix is very on his manners. He knows which fork and knife to use at every point. Just fancy drinks, always pinky out.
And there are a surfeit of forks and knives and spoons.
I'm just like, push some of them out of the way. Just take a knife.
No, not here.
After a few
I
minutes,
reach over the table, fix.
the doors open, allowing a brief flash of sunlight, kind of blinded for a second, as Delilac walks in. Her hair is golden yellow with red streaks, kind of randomly in it, nice and curly and wavy. She's wearing dark red linens that wrap around kind of like a halter top, but then also she leaves her midriff exposed, and she's got long flowing dress beneath with bells at her hips that kind of jingle as she walks by.
I look at Felix. Oh, I know this part. I stand up and I bow. Good evening.
I'm getting belly dancer vibes.
Yeah. Same.
Yeah.
Are you always this formal?
Only when it's important.
Appreciate it. And she gives you kind of like a playful bow as well.
Hey.
I see you've gotten here early. How are the drinks?
Great.
Wonderful.
It is the blue wine, right?
Good. Yes.
Yeah. Okay.
Yes.
It is good.
Yes. And you see now this, like, as soon as she like sat down, like a servant was there with a glass, and her glass is kind of, it's special. It's encrusted with little gems within it, and there's a fancy little R. As she drinks, there's a little R on the bottom as she
Nice.
sips from it.
How do you get that?
Yeah, well off.
You have to be born to my father,
We cannot do that.
or Marion. One way or the other.
Oh.
I see no ring.
Are there any openings for that position?
Or do I see a ring?
You do not see a
I
ring.
don't see a ring.
I mean, you see jewelry, but you don't see.
Yeah, I don't see like a wedding band.
Right.
I don't see a ring.
Openings,
Yes.
aren't you a presumptuous halfling?
Well, I mean, you did ask me to get naked.
That is true. That happened.
Curious. I'm curious.
We saw him naked yesterday.
Yes.
All of
And
it.
details.
I didn't see that. I wasn't there.
She takes the baguette and she starts going.
I'm just confused.
It's not on screen.
What are you?
The baguette's not long enough.
Yes. I should have a message. Thank you.
What do
I
you
wink
mean?
at Felix.
I was like, wait, what? You saw him naked yesterday?
Yes.
Fair enough. And she takes a bite of the baguette.
Oh my god!
Ah! Yes. Ah.
Hooray for metaphors.
Well, now it's been a busy day.
Yes. Why are people reacting?
Yes, it's been a long day, long night.
How's the food? Everything up to standards?
Oh, amazing.
We were waiting for you. We had simple breads and cheeses, but we wanted to wait for you.
Of course.
Mm-hmm.
You are awfully stuffily formal. You
Um,
guys can relax.
Now that's my kind of drinking.
I can't relax
Thank you,
in
thank you.
stress.
I'm gonna unbutton my
I know
top
the feeling.
I,
She kind of shakes her head with a big grin on her face.
I go, fair enough. Then I just slam the drink and I kind of like signal for another one. I want a flag and a veil.
she's a Rainier, yeah.
Flag
Yeah.
in the veil. Yeah.
The lilac. I think she's one of the daughters of the.
Okay.
I don't have the detail.
So
She said as much.
um,
Like as much.
She
I
implied
have-
as
yeah.
much. Yeah.
I understand there was purpose to this dinner other than Felix.
Was there? I thought we won it.
Dragonborn, you're gonna rub my face in it. I lost a bet. Yes, fair and square. I lost.
What?
Here
am
we
I
are.
Rubbing face? I don't
All
want
right.
to rub
Well,
your face.
I figured we can get a few drinks in us before we get to business. But
Okay.
well, I figured now if we get business out of the way, we can spend the rest of the night having fun.
I don't think she's here for business.
Business. Felix.
Oh, I know, it's less than fun. But just a quick offer.
Now when it comes to Bada Pit, it's always fun with him.
Like as soon as her cup's down, like it's replaced with another one. The servants are
See.
very attentive to her needs.
It's impressive. I'm very impressed by that, by the way.
You see, that impresses me. But you know who else that would impress? King Bad Pit of the Emerald Isles.
Are you fawning over your king?
Oh, I do very often. He is quite admirable.
If you fawn anymore, you're gonna start growing antlers.
Ah. I laugh a little too hard.
My drink spills a little from my mouth.
I don't.
Well,
How is this possible?
Yes, it is very strange.
well, no need to discuss it all, but just in general, the Emerald Isles is looking to expand its alliances. If you have anything that the Emerald Isles might find valuable, they would like to see what they can offer you. See if any arrangements can be struck.
You want to make a deal with the Emerald Isles? The Emerald Isles
Yeah.
wants to make a deal with the Rainier family.
Well,
Where do I
I'm
sign?
here gauging interest.
Where do I sign?
Well,
Well,
there you go.
you must prove yourself desirable by the Isles. What can you offer, and what would you like?
Jesus Christ.
Yeah, that was quite a
Quite
a sentence.
Yeah.
We have to improve. We have to prove ourselves to the Isles.
Prove is a strong word. Just what do you got?
Pick your words wisely, halfling.
2-3, mate.
Well,
This
I'm getting a bit of a mixed vibe here. So, give you the official spiel. I am the Bardic Ambassador of the multinational forces, here to expand any alliance that might come to pass. The Emerald Isles is primarily textile driven, but it has a great deal in dealers in gems, gold, sorcery, the ongoings of a rather lavish living. They can offer trade routes, they can offer assistance in any matters that you may be facing.
She puts her cup down and she takes one of the one of the knives and kind of like dangles it over the candle fire as you're speaking.
As
She
this
kind of like plays with it, like.
As this is happening, I'm looking around to see if I see anybody observing us. Like keeping an eye, like not just like impressed that Delilah is here, but like from the
Perception
other
check.
check. 9 plus 14.
14.
Yeah.
No one particularly
Don't
seems to be observing you specifically,
Okay. Not like.
or your group.
Yeah.
You don't see any spies.
Okay. Yeah. I was like looking for that.
Well, could the idea of an alliance would appeal to my father. However, father doesn't take meetings quite often. But perhaps there's something you can do to gain favor with my father.
Any suggestions?
A few come to mind. And she leans in and crosses her, or tense her fingers. One of the other families, I hate to say it, has dirt on the Rainiers. They're threatening to blackmail us.
Oh, okay. Wait, they are threatening.
However, they've offered to return the evidence in exchange for a favor.
Which family?
What evidence?
It's best I not say.
Okay.
How are we supposed to help you if we don't have any information?
I'm about to let you know.
Okay.
They offered to return the evidence if we do them a favor. For some blasted reason, they want to know what are in the private crates of the Yinthor botanical garden. We have no interest in it, and we hesitate to get directly involved because should it lead back to us snooping around the Yinthors, that
It's not good.
would not look good.
What's the name of the daughter of the Yinthor? I think this is something I should know.
Which, the daughter of the Yinthor,
Yeah.
You tell him that later.
Amaya,
Hamaya. H-A-J-M-I.
spell it how you want.
I turn to the guy and say, would that be something that you might be able to get me near?
Wait, you want to spy into Hamaya's private crates to help the Rainier?
No, I'm just seeing if it's possible. I'm not saying we're going to go through with anything.
Wouldn't your preference be...
She turns to you, or she kind of eyes the table, and she says, the carbonation isn't quite up to par, but in Thieves' Cant, she says, is the dwarf going to be a problem?
Ooh, she knows Thieves' Cant!
I'll say back in comment just that, it tastes pretty amazing to me, but then again, my tongue is not, may not be quite up to the masterful palate that you have. And Thieves Can't back say, it's not possible for him to be a problem.
You understand it's a delicate situation. Our family's been blackmailed. Other family will return the evidence should we do this favor. But we don't want to get directly involved with the favor.
Who's blackmailing?
Tell me this.
You've got a 1 in 4 shot.
Is it the Atoji family?
Honestly, 1 in 3.
Yeah, 1 and 3.
Is it
It's either the Atoji, the Yinthor, or the Baza.
It's not the Yinthor.
Or, sorry, it's the Atoji, the
Galantovs.
Yeah.
Baza, or the Galantovs.
Is it the Atoji family?
It's best. You understand a delicate matter.
I
A private family matter.
understand, but perhaps there are solutions you are not capable of seeing because you do not have all the information that you would like to have. If Atoji family is the one blackmailing you, then perhaps there are other solutions.
As well as we might have some information that you don't.
That is what I mean.
Such as?
If it is Atoji family, then perhaps we can help. But I would like to know if it is first.
Show me yours and I'll show you mine.
What?
Figure of speech, mate.
Oh,
Let's assume it is the Itoji
I
family.
don't. Okay. Let us assume this. Do you know which family is blackmailing?
Couldn't. Yeah, she knows. Yeah.
And why are we assuming? Oh,
Oh,
wait, I think I understand now. Okay. If it is...
At this point, the dinner plates get brought over, and it's mostly seafood.
I don't get a lot of this.
Finely cut vegetables, and there's actually some fruits mixed in
Oh, yes.
as well.
I want to grab like one of the fruits and be like, open up.
To Delilah.
Yeah. You want to make it fun, right?
She picks up a
I
knife.
cast hold person.
Wisdom save DC 16.
Come on. Wisdom save.
Good.
No, 13.
Freeze him, just
Yeah. Fucker.
just.
It is.
She looks at you. Appreciate it.
There is.
Apologies.
There is capacity for. I think term is stalemate of information power. If it is Atoji family. If it is not Atoji family, then we may have other interests to pursue and assist. But it will not be as simple.
And what can you tell me about the Itoji?
I'm just frozen.
I can only tell you that I have.
She reaches across the table, takes it out of your hand.
I can only
A few
tell
seconds
you
later, the spell fades.
that we have secret.
Throws one at you. Give me a dex check.
Yeah. 5.
It bounces off your forehead, but you make a good attempt.
Oni,
Yes,
what are you doing?
I am trying to be subtle. Am I bad at this?
Oh, no, but we're not supposed to say anything.
I know, but if
Well, I think we have enough for us to mull over for a bit. We will be in touch on how we might proceed forward.
Let me put it this way. Do this favor for our family. I'm sure my father will repay you generously in both gold and audience.
Noted. Thank you. Now, on to the evening.
if I may, one more thing. Recently, we have come across unpleasant situations at two locations that belong to the Rainier family.
Yeah, that.
She's cutting up her food.
I am not sure that I am best person to elaborate on this, but if I would like to know if this sounds like something that you are to expect now and then.
Don't quite understand
Too
what you're
subtle.
saying.
Too subtle.
I'm sorry, I'm not used to this. Felix, can you handle this?
Somebody spied on us at your bar, and then, like, 3 people tried to kill Felix at your
Brothel.
whorehouse.
Yes.
None
yeah,
of
that
that.
was the rough night I was telling you about.
Huh.
This was after
This
we
is
met.
quite strange.
Yes. It is strange.
So was
okay.
the knife in my back.
So that is something that you do not expect usually. Okay.
Not.
And one was parading around in Ganlortov's attire.
Mm-hmm.
Were they?
One
Yes,
of them.
but he seemed to be very friendly with some of the people at the Visital Pleasures.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, our
Especially
brothels,
the Mademoiselle.
our brothels serve everyone.
Do
Even
they
when it
kill
comes
for
to
everyone?
Even if it comes to stabbing friends in the back.
Well, patrons, maybe friends.
It's a very niche pleasure.
Not one that my mate paid for.
Probably.
I was out yelling that I did not consent, and the guards were not sent. I was quite upset. But not your fault, not angry at you. Sorry, just that night was still rather fresh.
Unpleasant.
So
It was last night.
I rubbed the wound spot on my back. I know you had nothing to do with it. But yes, just so you know, it appears as if the woman you have running your brothel is in on some sort of covert shit club.
Really?
Well,
Well, thank you for informing me. I will do my best to look into this deed. We certainly can't have the Renia family name blemished by a couple of lowly employees.
well.
Is she?
Can I insight check that?
Yeah.
Go for it.
See
I
how-
also. Sorry.
I want to see like if it seems like legit or if she's trying to hide or. Shit.
Do you not want us all to
Wow.
do this? That's what I was about to ask.
Ah! Let's final roll a different d20.
Wow.
16.
I mean, anyone that wants to do an insight check can.
Yeah, I'll take it at face value.
Natural one.
Mm.
You're so cool.
I got 10 again.
I rolled a 16.
16. She seems genuinely perturbed.
I. Cool. So that makes me think then that the Rainier are not the guilty party for having these people do these things, of course.
Oni,
Yes.
the Rainier family makes their most of their wealth predominantly gambling,
Yes.
whorehouses,
Okay.
taverns,
Good places.
tailors,
My pit would love to work.
places of indulgence and hedonism.
That is fun.
We're just a family that likes to have fun.
That makes sense. So then I am inclined to think that perhaps it is either Ganlertoft or Atoji. I say Atoji as I do not feel comfortable with them. Something about them makes me uncomfortable.
They're just desperate.
Perhaps, which can lead someone to do unspeakly things. But, given this, which of those two families do you think is more likely to be involved in actions such as this?
Something about that Brea that doesn't rub me the right way.
So Atoji family, you believe? I'd like to insight.
She's pretty cunning. Go for it.
If actually, let me expand on that real quick. I want to make sure that her intention, or I want to understand if her intention with saying that is to get me to coax the information that I have on the Atoji out, or if it's genuine. Like, is this a tactic for her to make me think like, oh, so it's Toji? 3.
19.
Well,
I want to know whether or not she's trying to divert fault. If she's trying to be like, you should go and like trying to set a rift between us and the Atoji and make us suspect the Atoji.
All you really know is that as she's speaking to you, like she's like looking at you, and there's nothing in her tone of voice and her body language that strikes you as odd.
Okay.
But her eyes keep darting around, kind of like looking at each of you pretty closely, which sets you off a bit.
Okay.
The exact reason behind that, you're not sure why.
That's fine. So you think Atochi family?
Elves, right?
We will, like Felix said, I think, we will
Humans.
come back to you with further information.
No,
how
the
we
Rainier.
want to proceed,
Yes.
regarding this matter.
So, let's be clear.
Yes.
Are you guys turning down the offer to look into the crates for us?
No, not at all.
Well,
we
he's-
just not.
It's a bit time sensitive. It has to be done. Well, it doesn't have to be done tonight, but the Inthors are having a display tonight, and their warehouses are least likely to be populated tonight. So if it were going to be done, it should be done tonight.
If you want us to agree to this, or perhaps provide other solution that can help,
I don't like this.
I need confirmation if it is Atochi family. You see, if I tell you information, I would not like them to think that it was me who told you. And there are some guards that, frankly, I do not like. And perhaps we make story that they told you.
Make story that they told you
Yes,
Lie.
yes.
about.
Where you got the information on the Atochi family that they want to keep secret.
Do I know anything about the crates that are in the...
I don't think you understand me. It's not that we have information about them. They have information about us.
Right,
Yes,
but if
we
you
have
get
information
information
about
about them and then they have information about you, then you don't really need to see in these crates.
Stalemate.
You just need
Oh,
Stalemate of
to
blacks.
blackmail them back.
Yes,
A bluff.
Thank you, Riley.
I understand.
Yes, she is better at talking in coma than I.
And you need confirmation that it was them?
Yes, if it is not them, then I cannot tell you. I have made promise. But if
I
they are
don't-
bad people, then
No, I can prove this to you at the moment.
are you honest person?
Yes.
I'll step in and say, look, I think that we.
18 on insight, because I'm not proficient, but I rolled 19. Do I believe her? Is she honest?
You don't believe her, but you're not sure if she's being. She has a very playful attitude. So.
Okay. So it could still be true, but
Right.
perhaps in.
I think we're crossing into territory that we've promised not to cross into.
That's correct.
You've made promises
Yes.
to the Itoji.
Yes.
It was an accident.
Sort of.
How?
Well, we saw things we weren't supposed to see on accident.
Well,
Where were
supposed
you
to-
all that you saw things you weren't supposed to see?
Outside.
Prairie.
That would be reserved for someone we have an alliance with.
As we said,
Mhm.
what are
I
they
already said the
capable of
prairie.
doing?
Prairie.
Yes.
Maybe. Maybe the forest. Maybe the ocean.
It was pretty.
Who knows, really?
Let's just say Delaquin Itoji, the
Yeah, the boy.
the father
Oh, that's the father?
father
Is that why they were
of the
behaving?
Itoji family. He spends a lot of time in our casinos and gambling establishments. So we've gotten to know him pretty well, and he's gotten to know us pretty well.
Mm-hmm.
I don't know what evidence I can offer you personally that they are the ones behind this. And I fear that should my father know I've disclosed this much already, he would be furious.
We're really good at keeping secrets.
You strike me as the type.
So, are you telling me you believe Dalaquin Atoji is the one who holds this information against your family?
Essentially. It's a bit more complicated, but yes.
Okay. I am not sure what this evidence is that the Yatoji hold against you. If it helps, I do not trust them. Why should I? I've made promise, but I do not trust them.
Well, Oni's having an existential crisis over there. I'm gonna turn to her. Have you heard Felix play his pan flute? He's really good.
I don't know that I have.
Oh, what a damn shame. Let's put all this business to bed and let's have the fun this night was supposed to be. And I pick out my martini glass, chug it all, and say, alright. Well, you know what, okay. Well, let me just ask you, and I'll put my line in. Alina's, how would you feel about getting a party started in here? You know, kind of messing up the class a bit.
I mean, that does sound fun, but I don't know that our clientels would be up for it. They might have a heart attack.
This is your restaurant?
Not mine personally, the family's.
Do we know that?
Yeah.
Oh.
Yeah, name's on the
You can be
door.
oblivious.
That's why we got the reservation here. The food's free for us.
Yeah, that's why we're drinking the expensive stuff.
Oh,
Everyone.
Alright, well, then I'll play something rather peaceful. And I'll play like a nice melodic.
The floor is yours.
Halfling luck. God, my luck tonight.
Yeah, dude.
Gosh. That is it's about 14.
14. Okay. You play a softer tune. Nothing too attention-grabbing, but just enough to fill the air, and
Yeah,
people seem to enjoy it.
my typical stuff's a bit more jaunty, but it works out.
He's trying not to show off, clearly.
I can tell.
When Felix gets back, that's funny. Sorry. When Felix gets back, I will say to them too. If I provide you this information, can we make story that it came from the guards that we encountered when we found?
Of course. Whatever you need to ensure your anonymity.
We'll consider sharing. But what is it that they have on you?
Well, if I told you, then you could blackmail us.
I would not do that.
I mean, technically, we could blackmail a lot of
Yeah,
Yes.
technically, yeah.
It's like our own family.
But we have no reason to.
You wouldn't trust someone else with your dirty laundry, would you?
No. What?
I have no dirty laundry.
Oh.
I'm as open as a book.
Oh yeah.
I'll explain later.
Okay.
I remember you being quite evasive, but it's alright.
So
Evasive. Nothing of the sort.
Ernie, I think we can go ahead and move off this topic. Yeah,
okay.
thank you.
Hmm.
So, did you play any instruments?
I do. Play the flute.
Oh,
Not the pan flute, just the regular flute.
Right.
What's the difference?
You could go for a duet later.
Significant.
Perhaps I have some things to attend to after this.
Oh, tell me you're going to skip out after the business to miss out on all the fun.
Fun. No offense to the Inthors, but a bunch of plants and monsters don't strike me as fun.
Yeah,
Hunting
very
them is-
interesting. Yes.
But
yeah.
the boxes are there.
They don't want to get directly involved.
Fuck, she already said that.
Yes.
I'm really trying this whole wingman thing hard after you gave me that flask.
I appreciate it. I'm not trying to sleep through yet.
Yet. Okay.
Gotta be official first.
Both
So-
parties, Colosseum, sounds like a lot of fun to me.
Yes, that the Colosseum.
Perhaps for a dwarf. I'd rather indulge in the more visceral pleasures.
Oh, like the name of the store.
But-
Not store. Brothel.
Watch your back.
Yeah.
Always,
they get a little
darling.
stabby.
Oh, because he got stabbed.
I got stabbed.
This
Yes.
one's a sharp
That
one.
was literal.
Badumps.
That is good. How you
Well-
are not
Yeah.
sharp.
If you could look into that, I'd certainly appreciate it.
I will look into it. And where may I find you?
I'll give you the name of the
We're not staying there anymore.
I know that. Did you say that out loud?
No. I'm like letting you know. Like, hey, like.
I'm aware of that.
Oh,
I
okay.
was suggesting we don't stay there anymore.
That's true.
You're what?
He's the one that suggested we don't stay there anymore.
Oh, sure.
Yeah. So he gives her the Gears Respite.
The Gears
as
Respite.
the place.
Very well. I will
Great ones.
notify the establishment should we find anything.
Thank you much.
But they need to look for
Well-
us.
Father will be disappointed, but what else is new? That's what fathers are for.
Make sure
Too
you
true.
tip the lady
Very
at the
true.
front desk really well.
Yes.
She's really nice.
It is common.
That's
No,
great
she's
advice.
really not nice at all.
What? She is really nice.
The front desk lady
At
at
the
the Gears
hotel.
Oh,
Respite.
at the inn, yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, the inn is
She's
like
kind of a bitch.
best to be at the
She
problem
was
size.
pleasant. She told us where to go.
Very well. Well, I hope you've enjoyed your meal.
It was very good. I don't usually have
Had a large lamb shank.
this type
It's-
of food.
On the house,
Thank you kindly.
should I cross paths with you again? I hope we can do this soon.
Are you usually at the casino?
I float around, but I do frequent it.
Okay. Well, he said he needed to make more money, so he would like to go back.
Perhaps we'll cross paths.
You need to make money back again too.
Mm-hmm.
Enjoy the rest of your meal. I have things I need to attend to.
I am
I'll
sorry if I
stand
affected
up.
you for dinner.
And button my shirt up and just say, thank you for your time, Adam. I apologize for being so formal, but it was an honor.
Okay. Are you intending, as she's walking away, are you going to be attending the reveal at the Inthor?
Clearly not.
Don't have much interest in it.
I hear it's a giant beast.
Let me know what it's like.
I shall.
Toodles.
Toodles. What is?
It's a way of saying bye.
You walk. She walks away. Her hips jingling as the bells around them sway back and forth.
Yeah,
like
very
her.
belly
She's
dancer, yeah.
so
yeah.
cool.
Yeah, I like
she
her
is
a
kinda
lot.
sexy. I dig it.
She's tall half.
So, I think King Pitt would probably like
Yeah, she's
the
a tall
Rania
elf.
family more than most.
I don't care what King Pitt likes.
Well, that's okay. I said I probably care for all of us. As I kind of wave over to a waiter, and I pull out my new fancy flask and say, "Would you mind filling this up?"
Bogo, please. Or to-go cup, please.
To go.
Oh my
I give him mine. Make it two.
I say, "I will wine an all expense paid dinner, and I might as well enjoy my winnings, right?"
She said to treat you all well.
Thank you.
Well beyond the norm, but we'll make it happen.
It's a Bogo deal.
I
The
give him
Redanian.
a dragon smile.
Can't help but push my luck.
He walks away.
I don't think he
Comes
likes-
back a few moments later. Their flasks filled.
Thank you. I'll give him a nice bow, and I'll hand him the gold.
Okay.
Say, you've been wonderful. Thank you for the evening. And we'll all head out.
Are
Something
we
like that.
supposed to leave gold for him?
No. If you want to, you're fine, but no.
I guess I will put down 5 gold. I don't know what is appropriate, really.
No one does. It's okay.
Mill is covered by the
It's
lava.
it's a constant argument. There's been many wars over it. Just you did great.
At this point, as we're leaving the Yinthor,
The Rainier.
sorry, the Rainier,
Yeah.
Venom.
We should go to the Inthor though.
That's
The reveal tonight.
Yes.
I have to be there.
We're gonna call it, and we'll make up for it next time.
Next time.
So
So not next week, but the following week,
we'll see you all in 2 weeks.
which is hold on, I'm pulling up the thing.
Schedule.
24.
So the 24th.